Hey Guido, Ed, welcome. How's everybody doing today? Yeah, Mondays suck. Good. Hang on 1 second, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Oh, Joey, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. Since you're helping my channel grow. And my Cash App will be displayed here real soon. Yeah, make sure you hit it up. Since you and Chrissy can't seem to stay off my page.
Somebody's got.
What's
How you doing? How you doing, 90?
what is what is your deal with your PS4.
Oh, you know what? Scott said he was having to say. Yeah, well, why don't you say hello back before you start busting my balls? Hi, Guido, Eddie.
Oh,
I don't know what was going on. Well, the electric or the cable went out at one point. I was behind the building and I couldn't fucking move. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I looked at the box and it was thing. Then I got restarted it up and then I tried to join and I see your invites. I click it, but it says error.
I'm sorry, TC. How you doing today?
I'm good, man.
How's the weather down in South Florida?
Good. So, Al, I figured out why the noise was so bad in the headset.
Oh, okay.
I had the TV volume up.
Oh,
If I turn that down to 0, there's no noise in the headset.
oh, okay. Yeah, 'cause
So,
I could not even hear you for nothing. So,
yeah, Scott and I played later, and I came back and I said in Monkey's chat, I said, "Hey, you done?" And I guess you had quit. But yeah, we'll give it a shot next Saturday.
oh, okay.
We'll give it a shot. But I couldn't fucking. Scott said he was having trouble joining too, or whatever. So, but I took care of the problem with the headset, so that won't be an issue again.
Okay.
So yeah, that was a horrible buzzing noise. I could hear it. So when I played with Scott, there was none of it because I had it turned down. So it'd be good to go. Hey, Stumpy Ed, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Or some people that don't know any better, they say amiga, and you certainly ain't amiga, are you? Yeah, Joey's watching. Hey, Joey, you piece of shit.
Yeah, he's watching. Can't help himself.
Fucking like, I gotta laugh when he's like, "You keep me relevant." I don't need a channel. I'm all over your channels. He was like thanking Big D and shit. Um, it's fucking funny, man. He thinks he's special. So how's the tent life treating you, man? I mean, what kind of man lets his woman live in a tent? Get her a nice place. Get her an apartment. You don't give a shit though, do you, Joey?
And are you guys feeding that dog? Is the dog getting fed, or are you spending money on gloves and shit?
Yeah, he's doing fucking TikToks in the goddamn woods now. I see that one. He's in the fucking woods. He ain't allowed to do that shit in the house.
He's in the fucking woods and he's got that stupid costume on. It probably smells like fucking iron.
Yeah,
It's never been washed.
fucking. I can't get over it, man. Joe, your life's in this shitter, man. It's in this shitter.
You're bringing back this pedo clown, and you live in a fucking tent in the woods. What the fuck?
With that fucking snaggletooth. God, what is? You know what? I can't get over what she does with her finger. Puts it on her cheek and on her fucking lips. Like she fucking. Yeah, I saw that one, Ed. One where, yeah, because Joey's he doesn't understand, but domestic violence doesn't have to be just physical. He,
Right.
he tortured that poor Elizabeth. And he did the same to Melissa because we talked to her. She didn't want to come on, but we had her in the private chat, talking to her. And you remember that 90. And she said that he did the same fucking thing to her.
Right. Joey.
And pushed her one time into the wall because he fucking. So that's domestic. Pushes domestic violence too, Joey. Oh my God, man! I didn't work today, but man, I'll tell you what. I got all my paperwork done today. Everything. All my taxes. Went through all my mail. All my fucking. Even I did the first 3 months of this year. Yeah, buddy. It is all fucking done. I'm glad that shit's over with. I'm just gonna mail it out tomorrow. So you feeling any better?
And
No?
kinda, but not really.
Where's your girlfriend B been?
I just talked to her. She hasn't been feeling well either. She'll be up after she gets her kid to school.
All right, what am I gonna take out for tomorrow's dinner? I have chicken tomorrow. Gonna have chicken. Yeah, that's 960. Check this out, man. Check this out. I don't get it, man. I'm gonna show you something. Unless they fucking look at that. $20.64 for the chicken, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Oh, I see why this was 960 or 967. Use or freeze by March 29th. No. This one's 968. Same goddamn thing. Same weight. Weight 4.86. This one's 4.4. Oh, the $20 one. All right, so I'm gonna use that one tomorrow. So that's why it's cheaper because they want you to use it up, right?
Right.
Gotcha. But it says use or freeze by March 29th, and I did that. So that will be good for tomorrow. Let that thaw out overnight, put it in the refrigerator in the morning. Be good to go, 90.
I hope that dog is being fed.
Probably not. Probably abuses the animals too. No, that fucking cocksucker. That's an ugly dog, Joey.
They probably stole the dog.
Didn't she have 2 dogs that are at the Paw's house?
I don't remember.
Joey living large in a tent. Fucking Riri. Holy shit. All right. Got my bedroom cleaned, all the sheets, did 5 loads of laundry today. I'm on it, 90. Got a busy 4 days coming up.
Yep.
Yipper, buddy. That was nice. God, I needed to get that done. That shit was on my mind. Paid all my bills. My water bill was $39 this month. I
39.
praised the kids. Yeah, sometimes it gets up. I know what them damn kids are doing when it gets up to $54. Fucking in the shower for an hour and a half. Yep, I got clean sheets, man, clean comforter. I'm gonna sleep out tonight, partner. I'm gonna pay my.
At least you don't have to sleep out in the woods.
Nope, I'm gonna go pay my property taxes this Friday. Maybe Thursday. I might not be able to get back in time on Friday to do it, but it'll be done no later than next Monday. Take care of that. Yeah, buddy. Hey, Big D, good job, Big D, on that vid.
Hey, Big D, how are you?
It's the same the way he treated his ex-wife.
Yeah.
You notice when when the broad breaks up with Joey, it's always their fault.
Of course. He trashed Melissa like crap.
Yep, he did the same thing to Melissa.
Well, that's what I said.
Yeah, Big D, he don't look good, does he? He don't look healthy, and he don't look happy. Them two are miserable right now. The honeymoon's over.
They're forced to live in a tent. They have to make it look good. Otherwise, they're failing. So they put on a.
Yeah, they act like they want to. Yeah, I get it.
They act
Yep.
like they want to be out in the woods.
But it's okay to go camping. That's understandable. But you're living out there, Joey, because you have no fucking choice.
Since he bought that tent, he's been out in the tent ever since.
Yeah. Ed, you think he's still married to Elizabeth?
I
sure.
think so.
I'm sure. Salvatore. You gotta block that guy. He's causing trouble.
I only got
See you
300.
later. See you later. You're swimming with the fishes now, Salvatore. Yeah, Big D. He sure does, doesn't he? He got no color to his skin. They never got. I don't know. I don't know about that, B. I can't believe Elizabeth didn't do what she had to do to get.
I don't believe they got a divorce.
Because I think Robert Roberts would be pushing for that.
Hey, Glenn. Good to see you.
What's up, Glenn? I don't know. How about you, Teresa? No, what was her name? Trina, or what was his sister's name? Trina. Maybe she knows. She's always watching too. They didn't because she never came so hard to get it filed. They, you don't you might not know if she did or not. How would you know that?
Come on up, B.
I can't believe Robert Roberts, unless he ain't serious about her. Cause I'll tell you what, I ain't dating no fucking married woman. Fuck that. Even if you're separated like that, you gotta get the divorce. Then we can do something. Well, that shows me you're real serious. Fucking Joe's creditors can't even find him. Well, where did he buy that car? Cause I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna tell him that I'm gonna call that place and give him his new address. Start sending the mail to the father-in-law. You know what I mean? Because he
Yeah.
didn't pay that car off.
Hey, old hippie. Hey, B.
Hi.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he didn't pay that car.
B's
What's
been
up?
B's been on the internet looking through her photo album.
What's up, B?
Hi.
How you doing? Huh?
I don't know. I had my YouTube open still, and I was I was losing my mind here for a second.
I
No,
said,
okay. I didn't hear you. What did you ask? What'd you say?
how you been?
Oh, I've been doing all right. I just haven't been feeling good. I've been having really bad migraines, like really bad. But
Old hippie.
no.
I don't know, old hippie, if that's the case. Um, I don't know.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Rusty.
Here's the thing. Joey has a tendency of marrying quickly. He married Elizabeth within 2 weeks of them even being together. Period. Um, when they got married in the state of Ohio. In the state of Ohio, I'm pretty sure this is true. If you file for divorce and the other party, because I read my ex's marriage divorce papers, and it said if the other person did not sign the paper or show up at all, the favor would be ruled to the person filing. That's in the state of Ohio. Now, where she was at the time when she was claiming to file for divorce, she was in Florida. I know because I had seen her Facebook. She was in Florida when they had made those claims. She would have to probably come back to Ohio to file for it. Now, if she was still in Ohio, she'd be divorced if she actually filed. She'd be divorced by now. But where nobody knew where he was and nobody knew, like, they didn't know the address, then, it still would have been, it still would have been approved by the judge where they had gotten married, which would be in my town.
So he may be divorced and not even know it.
He could be, but that's if she even filed here,
Right.
because
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I
she'd
know.
have to file here because she's the one that, they got married here. I'm pretty
I
sure
just
that's how that works.
for as much talk as Robert Roberts was doing, all divorce papers, this,
Hey, Pookie.
unless it was all bullshit from Robert Roberts.
Well, see, it was probably something that he was saying to get to Joey because he knew how much he loved her, claimed to have loved her, or whatever. But see, I was there a few times while they were married. I've known they were married for pretty much half of my teenage years, till like they're still married now, but they were together when I moved in with my son up at his mom's house. And she had left that night. Now, the night that she had left, she was the one that was getting, I wouldn't say angry, but she was the one that was doing a lot of talking. He was begging, she was talking. She kept saying, "No, I'm not doing this. I'm not staying with you, blah, blah, blah." And he was like, "Oh, please." He's like, "I don't know what I did," and blah, blah, blah. It was the whole opposite. He's a pussy when people leave him. Like, for real. Like, he's the biggest baby. I know, because I've had to call one of his exes to get back with him.
Well, you
That's
know
how
what?
he acts.
That
And
comment
he
that the comment you made just then, I believe, because when Melissa moved out, he did a TikTok.
Yep, I remember the TikTok. Yeah.
Oh, please, I'm
Yep.
sorry.
I don't know what I've done. You
Yeah,
hurt me.
you remember that one?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And I
Crying
lived
like
it.
a
I
bitch.
lived it. Right. And I lived it twice, because with my mother, he did the same thing. He begged her and begged her and begged her. I remember. And plus, my mom and stepdad had told me. And the second time was with Amanda, who's now passed away. When she had broke up with him, he blamed me and stuff like that, and made me call her to get her to come back with him, to get back with him.
Wait a minute. He has his own kid.
I was 13. I was 13.
He has 13-year-old
I was 13, and I had to call. I literally had to call this woman up and be like, "Hey, look, Amanda, I don't hate you. Like, I don't know why you think that, blah, blah, blah. Can you please get back with my dad?" He's in the background crying and screaming and banging his head. When I tell you, he says I'm a liar, but when I tell you this man literally hit his head off the bottom of the couch near the leg, the floor, and the side of the coffee table, I am not exaggerating. I mean it. He was on the floor crying hysterically because she had left him, and he blamed me and had me call.
Oh my
She's not allowed
God.
to say yes, that happened. She's not allowed to say that. She wasn't technically there when that was going on, but I had called her that night.
Joey, you're a pussy.
Joe, have you ever been a fucking real man? What the fuck, son?
The night that Elizabeth left, he was acting like a baby, and she was the one being like, "No, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. I'm gone." Like, she tried to leave him twice, but the first time she left the guy was, I guess, abusive or something, and then she called him and was like, "Hey, can you come get me? I'm in Kentucky. I need out." And he drove all the way there to go get her and all the way back. And because I remember having that phone call with Sherry. I was like, she called me and she said, "Hey, look, we were talking genuinely about just random stuff." And she said at the time, she was like, "If you talk to Joe, don't mention the whole breakup with Elizabeth. Don't talk to him about it or whatever, because he's losing his shit. Don't even talk about it to him, because it's killing him, because he's like crying and all this." And I was like, "Okay, yeah, I won't say anything." That was when I was 16 or 17, I think. I might have been 17 when she told me that, and they got married when I was like, I want to say 15 or 6. I was 15 or 16 when they had gotten married, and she had left him tried to leave him maybe like a year or two later, and she ended up coming back. And I remember having that conversation with her, specifically that conversation, because she kept saying, "Don't say anything to him, don't talk to him about it, like just don't even mention it." And I was like, okay, I won't do that. And then he goes back and gets her, and then and then that whole thing when she left happened, and he was the big
Oh,
he's a baby when it comes to that stuff. I'm not joking. Like, he is a literal baby, like a literal man child, like for real, like no joke, dead ass serious. He really
yeah.
is. And my
Big D.
mom's told me several times that he cried when she tried to leave his ass. Like, she told me several times. She would tell
Well,
me so many things.
looks
Like,
like right. Looks like Joe got a new YouTube channel.
Yeah, he
of
does.
course he did.
It's
Is
I
there
saw
any?
it.
Rich.
Elsie, how are you, mommy?
I'm all right. What the fuck are you sucking up for?
What?
I missed you.
Oh, dude, I went out of my mind over the weekend. They could have let me go, but they didn't until Monday. I was fucking annoyed.
I bet.
Ugh! And
I remember.
they didn't find
What?
it. Huh?
What happened? What was the result of the tests?
They didn't find nothing in the MRI.
Of course not.
They didn't find anything.
So what was their? What was their like? What did they say? Okay, since they didn't find anything, was it just a freak thing or?
They don't know.
It's possible to have that. It's possible to just have one fucking event and never
A
have one
random,
ever
yeah.
again.
I had one too, and they're like, we
And
don't
have no
know.
thought, like no reason as to why you have it. Like, I've got to have a follow-up thing. I've got to get an EEG, which is like those
Oh, I hate
fucking
that shit.
the one on your head. You know how they put the things on your head?
They put that thing on your head, and they put strobe lights and stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
Which head? Which head?
Did you stay up all night to fucking think of that, or what?
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Yes, really. I haven't been able to stir you all week.
You know what? Let me tell you something.
I have a
I
whole...
call, make sure you're okay, and this is the way you
hang
treat
on.
me.
Hang on.
You rotten.
You rang me. Hang on. No. The reason you fucking rang me is because your daughter told you to. You didn't want to fucking do it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I'll be right back,
Yeah.
Mandy.
all right.
I told you that I'd be calling you the one day, and you said, "Oh, you're a man of your word, huh?" So don't give me that bullshit.
Bullshit! You said you didn't want to ring me, but the little one told you to.
Oh, you think I was serious when I said that?
Oh, here we go. Righto.
Oh my God, what a baby!
What a baby. Look who's talking.
At least you can scream now and.
I know, right? I know.
Carrie, I was telling her, don't you fucking raise your voice to me.
I have a whole week of pent up fucking energy to like direct at you.
Sadie, she was in the hospital. I'm talking to her. I'm like, don't you fucking raise your voice to me. You obey.
I was being considerate, and I wasn't fucking being loud. I had my headphones in because I was sharing.
Killing her. It was killing her.
Oh, dude, it hurt so bad.
I know it did.
I just wanted to fucking scream.
Oh,
I'm gonna try
shit.
and find where to get these EEGs now because my GP doesn't fucking do it. So it looks like I'm going to have to travel back down to where I was. Yay! More money that I don't fucking have that I got to spend. Woo! Hey, maybe I can fucking scab money off people like Joey does.
Elsie, you know what was interesting?
What was that?
When I had this random seizure,
Hmm.
and they couldn't find anything, and then they had me do this EEG, Same thing. They didn't find anything.
We didn't find anything. Yeah, it might very well be that I just had a fucking moment. Like, I don't know.
Exactly.
And poor Scott, though, like, he was fucking so terrified because he's like, I obviously never had one before. And he's like, oh my fucking God. Like, and he ended up ringing the ambulance because I wasn't making any sense.
Right.
Like, he'd asked me questions and like I heard what he said and it registered, but my response was nonsensical words and shit. He's like, I'm ringing you a fucking ambulance.
Yeah, I passed the EEG with blind colors. And they're like, oh, yeah, you definitely don't have a seizure disorder.
I was like, great. So what the fuck caused it then, cunt?
They're just like, oh, it just happened out of nowhere. Your brain just kind of misfired.
Well, I mean, your brain is just a fucking massive electrical
Right. It misfired.
thing. Yeah, so you can have too much firing off all at once and it just, you know.
And TC caused it. TC made it misfire.
Yeah, it was him. It was TC.
Don't blame it on me.
Yeah, I fucking will. I'll blame you. I've got to try and... Okay. Where's this fucking thing? Sorry, I'm doing like 5 million things at once.
Maybe
so now...
if you listen to me, and you were giving it to Scott on a regular, that might not have happened to you.
Where the fuck do you make that connection, dipshit?
Hey, why not? They said there's nothing wrong with you, so why not make that connection?
Okay, so I didn't give my partner enough nookie, so I had a seizure. That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I don't expect it to make sense to you. You're still young. You're still, you don't understand the way of the world.
Oh, right, yeah, because, I'm 31 and have no idea about life, yeah. Wanker. You are a fucking wanker.
You missed me, didn't you?
Ugh. I don't know now. I seriously don't know. Hang on a sec. I've got to make this phone call. Okay. I'm going to fucking ring the hospital and say, can you please come get TC? He's been a pain in the ass.
Oh, so TC.
Yeah.
I don't know if 90 told you this, but I was looking at my Eastern, Northern, and Southern European part of my heritage.
Yeah.
My DNA. It said it had Spain and what was it? Spain and Portugal, right?
Yeah, she's Spanish. She's part Spanish. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I might have to fucking give it to you then if you got a little Spanish in you.
No, I'm okay. But no.
Oh, no.
No, look, it said for some reason it had Russian and Ukraine in there, but it never said for sure. Like, I can't go back and look on my DNA thing if it said for sure, because it usually gives you like a list of like the countries, and but I can't go back on there right now. But yeah, I was looking at the map earlier on the phone with 90, and it was saying like Spain and Portugal and Austria and like Poland and all these places. It was like that whole European part was like listed fully.
Yeah, so she's Spanish. She's got some.
Yeah.
Got a little Latin blood in you?
Definitely Italian. Yeah. Irish, Italian, Austria.
Shit, TC's on that Italian in a heartbeat.
Sweden. I'm
Hey,
Swedish.
Raccoon, how you doing, partner?
I have.
Man, I got scammed today, dude.
You got scammed.
What?
Check this out. I get a doorbell ring, walk, open the door. Pretty good looking old lady come stand at the door. She said, "Hey, wanted to ask you about life insurance." I was like, "I don't need life insurance. I'm dying." She said, you know that policy that pays you cash when you go to the doctors or the hospital? Like it's kind of like a term policy,
Yeah.
like a whole life, but it's for medical. You can pick and choose general, cancer, whatever. And like, they pay pretty damn good. I mean, you make $400, $500, $600 a day laying up in the hospital. So it's I guess the insurance, income insurance in a way.
Uh huh.
Yeah. But anyhow, she acted on about it and talked and talked and talked. And I said, "Man, I really don't need that. I don't need money." But man, she was good looking, and I was thinking about you, TC. She's a French lady, but she's dark complected. She looks Mexican or South American or something like that. I said, "I bet TC would hit on this motherfucker in a heartbeat."
Probably.
But anyhow, I told her I felt for her. I said, "All right, that's a pretty good sales job. Fucking, I'll take it." I said, "Just write it all in my sister's name." I gave her my sister's name. I said, she said, "Well, she gets all the money. She gets this and that." And I said, "That's fine. I don't care." So, boiled shrimp. Me and Boo had boiled shrimp for supper, and we bought life insurance policies for him.
Good for you, man.
Man, what's the deal with Joey? I see he's got his Christ the Clown shit back on, and he's out in the I can't understand it.
The
How could
woods.
he be out in the fucking with the tweeting birds and shit, but he sounded like he was in a drum echoing? Was that a silk screen behind him?
No, that was a voice thing for TikTok. It was like a
Oh, he
Blue
was
eyes.
manipulating his voice.
yeah, pretty much.
He had an echo or something in it.
Yeah, it was like a voice changer or something.
I'm still not buying it. He's too big a pussy to be living in the woods.
No, they really live. They really live
He
in
ain't
the
living
woods.
in the woods. He's right off the back porch.
Well, they're not in the woods, but they are living on the back porch, pretty much. Yeah. He wants to say, "Oh, we're living in the backyard." It's the same thing, dumbass, just without the porch.
Oh, who they living with? Chomo?
Yeah, in the back of his house.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, it's closer to the kiddie pool parties, right?
Yep. That's what he's there
Yep.
for.
It's right near, like not that far away from schools. It's not that far. I don't think his house is that far away from schools.
Wow.
I don't think. I'm not sure, but I don't think it's that far.
Elsie, what are you doing, girl? Elsie.
Oh, sorry, were you talking to me?
No, the other Elsie.
Oh, shut your hole! I wasn't fucking talking to you.
Elsie, put your bottle down. You just in the hospital.
No, sorry, I'm trying to make phone calls and organise a fucking EEG. And do you think I can find a hospital that does it?
I'll
I
do it
think I'm
for you.
fixing to get dropped here.
Do they still have doctors? Like, do they have their doctors back now, LC?
Yeah, they got the doctors, babe. But the problem is, like, anywhere out in the sticks, there's just not enough doctors.
Right.
They can't get any of the fucking graduates to come out here for some fucking reason. So you got to try and... I got transported to a hospital that was an hour away, right? That MRI, their MRI there was booked out for like months. So they had to drive me an hour further away to use the fucking MRI machine there.
Wow.
It's a load of shit.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I mean, we've got like the universal healthcare, by no means perfect, but at least I know I'm going to be looked after if I get crook.
Right.
Oh. Okay. I've taken my loopies.
Were those new videos 90? I know the one was, but
That one with tubby hot dog fingers there.
yeah,
He does. His fingers look like hot dogs.
they
know,
do.
right?
They do. And not one of the
Ah.
skinny, not one of those skinny ones. One of those real big fat ones. that you
Yeah.
can buy. Yeah. Like a
Hey,
Polish,
BC.
like a Polish,
Yes.
like a
Sorry,
Polish.
B. What'd you say, honey?
No, it's okay. I was gonna say like one of those Polish sausages. You know, like
Oh,
that.
yeah, it so is. Oh my god. No, one of those little Frankfurts, like the little cocktail Frankfurts.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We have them. They're called Vienna sausages here. Oh no, wait, no, I'm thinking of the wrong things. Yeah, you're talking about the little mini ones. Yeah, okay.
We
Gotcha.
call them little boys too, which is
That's
weird.
weird.
But yeah.
that's
We call them little boys.
strange.
TC
Yes, ma'am.
B was talking about how she has Spanish heritage.
Yeah.
I have Spanish heritage too.
No shit.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, don't kiss. Don't. Oh God. Ugh.
Oh no, she's gonna
Thank God
eat
we
him.
can't. Thank God we can't see it. Thank God her big ass head was in the way.
Wow.
hear
I
it.
don't know where her body ends and his begins. It just sort of melds in together.
I don't fucking know. I don't even know where hers begins and ends.
Look at
God.
that
Just-
fat cunt. He thinks he's so funny.
So. Oh, God. I hate
Yeah,
that
dude.
fucking.
You
I
might-
hate how he tries to do like the biker stash. Have you ever noticed like the
Yeah.
I
He
don't know
tries
how
to
to-
be.
you know what I'm talking about, like the old school ones.
Yeah,
the
yeah, like the
older-
handlebar mustache.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
goes down and then he like trims some of his beard
Yeah.
hair underneath his neck, so it goes like down his non-existent
tried-
jawline.
He probably thinks it makes him look refined. It just makes him look like a fucking douchebag.
It makes his face look fatter than it was before.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, he's got no jawline. Period.
Fuck.
He literally has no jawline, like at all.
Well, I mean, it helps that he's got no teeth. That would.
Yeah, true. I mean, I don't really either, but you know. But
Yeah, but we make fun of him for that.
Yeah,
we don't
yeah,
make
yeah,
fun of
I make fun of myself about it.
Yeah, well,
I could touch. Hey, all I say is I could touch my tongue with my nose, or touch my nose with my tongue. So either way, I'm, you know.
hey, that's a fucking skill. One day
Can you
that's going to
touch
be
your
a value.
snapper with your tongue?
No,
Ah,
no, my belly's in the way for that shit.
TC can suck himself off.
I'm disproportionate. My fat is all in my stomach. It don't
Oh,
go
yeah, you
anywhere
carry
else.
it all in your abdomen.
Yeah, it's
girls
his
generally
fault. I
do.
blame him. It's his fault. I blame him for the way my body holds fat.
Yeah,
Genetic.
look at this
So I
cunt.
blame him.
It's all his fault.
Yep. I blame him for everything.
Look at that fucking. Look at the walking stick. Is that a
think
Harry
it's
Potter
the-
one? Is that supposed to
No. No, I don't know. I can never tell if it's a dragon or a wolf. I can't tell.
I think
It
it's
looks
a
like a
wolf.
dragon. Looks like a dragon to me. I
be?
can't tell.
Could be.
He shows it for
Either
like
way,
a
he
second.
looks like a fucking dickhead. How would
Yeah.
you be like driving past that
We can't
property
hear
and
it,
you just
90.
see some random dickhead kicking around like that?
Right, yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then he does that stupid weird laugh at the end. God, yeah. He said the Christ has risen.
Yeah, righto.
Ugh, Jesus Christ. He could never
Yeah.
live up to that man. He could
It's
never live
telling
up to
that he
Christ.
has a fucking god complex, though.
Yeah. Oh, also too, what I found out about my ancestor about the whole Neanderthal thing. If you have a little bit of Neanderthal, autism runs in with the bloodline of Neanderthal.
Oh, really? Oh, it's in
And
the
yes,
gene pool.
yes,
Huh.
and like I was telling 90, he said that Joey might be a little autistic. He's not. There's no autism at all on his side of the family. My mom's side, yes. His side, no. We've got several people on my mom's side that has autism,
Oh,
and
okay.
on his side there is none, like whatsoever.
They might still have like they might still carry the fucking
They still might,
Mm.
but they don't have. There's literally no one, not a single person at all in his family is autistic at all. Not his mom, not him, or at least they weren't diagnosed.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
But
it's
Joey's slow. Joey is definitely slow,
he's
100%.
slow, all right.
He's
Shit.
definitely slow, 100%. But autistic, I don't think so.
No, he's
I
just a
don't,
fuckwit.
because if
That's
so, he puts a bad name on autism.
yeah, I
If
think
he
Scott would have
was,
something to say if
yeah,
he was a
exactly. So, I mean, we won't know till my mom does a DNA test. So hopefully she'll be able to get that done, and we'll find out for sure where the Neanderthal came from. We'll be able to find out for sure. Because if it's not on her side, then it's on his side. So, why get quiet? Where'd everybody go? One is the
I'm here.
loneliest number that you'll ever need. Sorry. Okay, good. Glad somebody's here still.
sorry, love. I'm just trying to find a fucking
You're fine. I understand. You're
oh,
fine.
I wish it was just easy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. It shouldn't be that hard, but since, some of you know, the
I
grad
guess
students or whatever
not
went with
everyone
them.
has the equipment.
Right.
Like ECG, yeah, because that's your fucking echocardiogram. But
Right.
EEG is it's the electro and oh fuck, I did know what it is. It's the brain one.
Brain waves.
Yeah.
First, you gotta have a brain.
Look who's fucking talking, cunt.
Oh, you're talking a lot of shit that you're out of the hospital, ain't you?
Yeah. Fucking oath I am. And you love every minute of it, bitch.
Oh, God, that's funny.
So what's Joey's YouTube channel?
I don't think he has
It was
one.
in the comments. Big
It's
D posted it in the comments.
unholy rebellions.
What?
He comes
Unholy
up with the
rebellions.
dumbest names.
I can't hear you, 90.
Hold on, let me type.
Unholy rebellions is what it's called.
What a fucking reason. Joey, we told you to get the fuck off of YouTube. We're gonna have to chase you off again.
Well, that's what's going to happen.
You're not gonna be a YouTube star, Joe.
Take that dream and shove it up your ass. That's for sure. He ain't gonna be a star on any damn thing. Not at all.
Unholy rebellions with Snaggy. Your ugly fucking. Unholy rebellions. 3 subscribers.
That's funny.
Then he's got all this bullshit.
When did he make the channel?
Let me look.
Did it say?
Oh God, that still image of them kissing. Oh
Ah.
my God, so gross.
April 3rd.
So literally yesterday, my mom's birthday.
Yep.
My birthday is literally in 14 days. My mom's was yesterday.
Today's the 5th, right?
No, 4th. Tomorrow's the
Yeah.
5th. Yeah, tomorrow's the 5th. Ugh.
And of course, I get the answering machine.
Somebody
Joey,
wants to talk to you.
Huh?
They
What the
don't
fuck?
want to talk. They don't want to talk to you. They had it up your ass.
You, I'm ignoring.
Joey, you know none of this is allowed on YouTube.
Yeah, against TOS, Joey.
You know what's hilarious though?
What?
He looks like the quintessential hillbilly. Like I'm
Oh, he
actually
does.
really impressed that he's made such a fucking drastic transformation so quickly.
Yeah, he has. Okay, my first ex when I started my YouTube channel. Okay, my first ex that I was with when I started it looked exactly like that. Had the
Well,
whole because he was a redneck. He was a full ass redneck. He had that same shape, the same fucking. He had that same thing. This was years ago. This has been like 6 years ago. So, but yeah, he had that same damn. And he was the one that Joey was like, "Oh, if you guys want to get married, I'll do your." At the time, he was in his own religion. At this point, he had like made up his own religion, and he's like, "If you need somebody to do your wedding vows or whatever, to do your run your wedding or whatever, priest or whatever," he's like, "I'll marry you guys, and we'll split the cost for marriage license. I'll pay half and you pay half." And we'll get you married. And I'm like, I don't know. I'll think about it.
what the
He's like,
fuck?
yeah, he really did. He tried. He literally tried. He
Discount
tried.
wedding, mate. Fucking hell.
Yeah, yeah, literally, he tried. He tried so hard because it was in the car ride on the way to because they had lived in Peebles at this time, so um, it was around that time. It was maybe a year or two after they had already been up there, and he had said that to me on the way up to Peebles.
That is too funny. What
Yeah,
the
it was weird. It was
Like, fucking hell.
it was when he still had that damn fish on his on the hood of his car. That damn
Oh,
fish thing
yeah.
on the top of his car.
The eye or whatever.
Yeah, he told
did
me
he
he
go?
told me it was a fish. I don't know. He told me him and Elizabeth told me it was like a fish or something. It was like part of their cult or their.
Yeah, there's
I call it a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I call it a cult as it was part of his quote unquote religion. So, but yeah, it was back when he still had the fish on his car before they painted over it. Yeah. And to answer TC's question earlier, he had bought that car, that van, the first car that he had, the red one, reddish burgundy one. That one he bought in Ohio, I believe. I believe he bought that one in Ohio. He went and got a title loan on that car, and went and got the van with that van that he had. He took the title from that, got a loan, and got the van. Now, if they came and took it, I don't know. If it's in the junkyard, I don't know. But the red car, his sister had. So whether she sold it, because she was paying for the tags, because she had him, she had to give him money for the tags to keep them renewed. And she would drive the car while the title wasn't even his anymore.
What?
The
So he
title
bought-
wasn't
he
even,
bought this van.
What the
yeah,
fuck?
pretty much. He had, the title was not his. The title was already signed over to the loan place that he got the loan. It was already signed over to them. So it was pretty much given to them. So it was technically their car. Yeah, it was technically their car. So he gave it to his sister, which is illegal.
Oh my god. You
Which is
guys.
illegal.
That car and that shitty paid job. Holy shit.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember when he came to my house, came to his apartment, my ex's apartment, and with that sign on his car, and
That
I
is
looked at it.
fucking too
I
funny.
was like, what is that? And he goes,
What
this
the
is my.
fuck?
He said, I asked him what that was, and he said, oh, this is my new religion. This is our
Right.
new religion. I'm a preacher of this new religion. And I'm like, you can make a new religion while you're a preacher? He goes, yeah, you can make anything when you're a preacher.
Oh,
can do
speaking of
anything.
like sad, pathetic little things, look, this reminds me of fucking Joey's ding ding. It's the tiniest fucking banana I've ever seen.
Can't see
Can't
anything.
see anything.
Yeah, your camera's not working or something.
What? What about now? Can you see me now?
Nope.
No.
What the fuck? Okay, so there's something wrong. Anyway, it's just a sad, pathetic little Cavendish banana.
One of those tiny little baby bananas.
Yeah, it's tiny as fuck. It fits in the palm of my hand. I'm not even kidding.
That's funny.
I shall hereby call it Joe, and I will not eat it. I will let it rot.
Sit it in your window, it'll rot faster. It's what he's
Fuck
doing.
yeah.
He's
Throw it at
basically.
cars as they drive
See,
past.
look, LC, if you think about it this way, he's letting his sit out in the sun. He's just underneath the tent. So, I mean, it's the same thing. It's pretty much just sit it in the window. It's the same thing of what he's doing.
Where'd TC go?
I have no idea. He dropped. I think he got a phone call. I think his wife probably called or something. But yeah, I'm a mutt. Straight mutt.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Spanish? Out of all the.
Oh, that's another thing too. I forgot. I can't drive for 6 months.
You can't drive for 6 months?
I can't drive for 6 months.
Is it because of your medicine or something?
Nah, it's a law. Once someone's had a episode,
Mm-hmm.
you got to monitor them for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because they don't want you to have one behind the wheel of like.
Right.
Which I get,
Right.
but they also told me like I can't have baths anymore. I can only have showers.
Right.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And there was something else she told me. I can't remember what it was. But I was like, oh, I didn't even think like you don't even realize how much it sort of fucking envelops everything.
Especially when they don't know the cause.
Yeah.
Where did Doodle Brain go?
No clue.
You got no idea.
Nope.
Oh,
None whatsoever. He just dropped randomly. So I don't
that's
know.
fucking rude, TC.
I'm guessing his wife called or something.
Maybe. Still fucking rude, TC.
Either that or his phone died, but
Oh, it could have been. Oh my fucking god. There we go. Oh. Can't drive, can't fucking they told me if I have another one too, I've got to get put on medication. There we go. Fucked up, man.
Yeah, they don't want you operating like
heavy machinery.
Yeah.
machinery.
Yeah. Whenever I hear that phrase, heavy machinery, I always picture like, earth moving equipment, but they're probably just referring to cars.
Yeah, well, that and cars, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because some jobs and stuff.
Where the fuck is that? Oh, there we are. Okay.
I think that's the headphone thing. There we go. Yay. So I can talk to you guys while I'm working on this job application now. Shit. Did you guys play Fortnite on the weekend? I didn't see.
No.
Oh, Scott must have just been playing duos with TC then.
TC's mic was broke. Or
Oh.
no, he was user error. He had his TV all the way up and his microphone, so it was causing a lot of feedback.
Oh. Bloody boomers. Oops. So I got back and the fucking ferrets were absolutely beside themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, I fed them and then they wouldn't leave me alone. They kept crawling all over me, like climbing up my back and stuff and sitting on my shoulder and sniffing my face. I'm waiting for them to bite me because they get real mad at you when you go away and leave them.
Mm-hmm.
So they like revenge bite. I'm waiting for it. That's not going to be fun either. Shit. Oh, there we go.
Hey, Senorita B.
Yes. See.
So you're now Spanish. So
Pretty much. Part of my heritage. So. Well, if I had a daughter, I had an excuse to throw a quinceanera.
that's why I like tacos so much.
You know, I love tacos. You know, could have said something
I
to
think
that.
chicken enchilada is shit all over tacos.
Could have said something to that, but I'm not going to.
Ah, I see what you did there.
I love tacos.
Cheeky bugger.
I'm always called a smartass. I also do this thing where I stare at my watch. Like I don't wear a watch. I don't wear any jewelry. So I'll like look at my wrist. I'll be talking to somebody and I just look at my wrist to be like sarcastic. They're
Oh,
like
and
they laugh every time.
Oh.
They're like, what? They're like, what the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, oh, nothing. Just looking at my watch. And they go, there's nothing there. I said, exactly.
There is, if you believe there is.
I do it just to be a smartass. Because when somebody's
Yeah.
talking, I just look at my wrist, like, okay, yeah, waiting.
Oh, I don't know if it's like a thing over there, but my dad always used to do this fucking dad joke. He'd be like, oh, what's the time? And he'd be like, a hair past a freckle. And you're like, get fucked. Give me the fucking time.
Hair past a freckle. That's funny.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of freckles, so that's funny.
Oh, and speaking
That's
of,
I think that's from my Irish part because I'm covered in them.
maybe.
Well, not covered. I've got freckles on the top half, like from like shoulders. Well, no, arm, like wrist to like my neck, and then I have a birthmark on my thigh that's all freckles, but it's going
Yeah.
away. It gets
Oh.
lighter. It gets lighter when I age because it was a lot darker when I was little. Like my mom said, it was a hell of a lot darker when I was little, and
Right.
it was a lot smaller. Now it's bigger and lighter. So,
Oh, yeah. As you get older, they like shift
Yeah.
and change and shit.
yeah, it changed.
Keep an eye
completely.
on it because if it changes like real drastic and goes uneven and gets like itchy or red around the outside, that's possible skin
Concerning.
cancer.
Yeah. It's actually I think it might be disappearing because I looked for it the other day and I could not see it. I'm like, where the hell did it go? Because I know it was right there. Where'd it go? And just couldn't see it.
Your body does random fucking shit.
Oh, B is probably also somewhat Russian.
Yeah, that's a thought because it said on certain like pictures it will show like I think it was like the Eastern map or something.
Eastern European or whatever.
Yeah, I think it was like the Eastern European part. Russia and Ukraine were listed in one of the pictures, but then on other pictures it wasn't. So I'm not 100% sure.
He's an angry Russian.
I mean, it would explain a lot. It would explain a lot, but you know, because a lot of the times they're angry, like they sound angry.
I think
But
that's just
it's a beautiful
Yeah.
language. They just sound so angry.
Mm.
I worked with two of them. I worked from one from Ukraine and one from Russia, and they both spoke Russian, but they both sounded angry. It was like it's like the tone they speak it in. I tried to look up the word idiot in Russian. Nope, that's couldn't even read it, let alone know what it said. I had no idea. I'm like, I give up. I'm gonna start calling Joey an idiota, because in Spanish and Italian, it's idiota, literally. I don't have a tongue for accents, apparently. I could do a slight Australian one, but other than that, that's the only thing I could do.
Our accent is so hard. I don't even
When
It's
I
not
try to
even-
do, I try to do a British accent. People say it sounds Australian because of the way I say certain things.
Yeah.
Like if I do the accent, I'm not going to do it right now because I just don't. I'm not going to do that now. But when I used to do it, they said I sound more Australian than English.
Mm.
So like, even though Australian is, it just yeah, you just
They think, right? They think the accent is it come about because we were drunks. We were drunk convicts, so they would have had like the Cockney accent, you know, like the lower class Cockney accent. So over time, it just developed into what you see now, what you
right,
hear now.
right.
But it's also, I think, got to do with like a lot of the indigenous language and stuff as well, like
Mhm.
the place names and stuff like that. We would have picked up
Right.
pronunciation of that too.
What in the world?
Listen to this.
What the? That's Russian, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Russian. It's a beautiful language,
Listen.
but
Can you tell what it says?
nope,
Yeah.
You can't even tell what the first word is.
nope.
No.
Say it. Do it again. Do it again. I heard
Joey.
surely. I heard surely. Surely.
Joey.
Oh, it says Joey. I didn't even know that. It sounded like it said Shirley.
Joey sucks dick. Is that what it is?
Close.
Joey. Play it again. Joey.
It's Joey's a dumb motherfucker.
All of that said that?
Yeah.
That literally had no.
Joey is a dumb motherfucker.
Well, hang on. Let me see what it is in German. Hold on. Don't do it. I want to do it. Hold on. Hold on. Let me.
Google Translate.
I am. I got it. Google Translate. Not English to Spanish, English to German. Let's see what it says. Hold on. Let me go to the. Okay, Google Translate. Okay. Joey is a dumb motherfucker. Fucker. There we go. Translating. Literally the same. No, wait, hold on. Never mind. Hold on a second. I did that wrong. Hang on. I found out what punta means. All right. In Spanish. Okay. Dutch. Okay.
Oh,
Let me listen to that and then I'll tell you.
Joey is een domme klootzak.
Joey is. Okay, hold on.
Joey is een domme klootzak.
He's a Klotsak. I don't know how to pronounce that. But
Joey is een domme klootzak.
yeah, the Dome Klotsak. I can't say it. I'm not even gonna try. Yeah, it's pretty much close to what mine's saying almost.
Joey is een domme klootzak.
German is like a lot. Dutch is a lot slower than Russian. Russian's like straight, like fast. Like they're just fast talking. And then some people in Germany they just talk kind of slow. But then when you get the loud, angry German like Dutch, whoo, it's hard to understand.
What
And,
did you translate it to?
it says Joey S N Dome Klut.
Yeah, about what
Klotsak?
language?
That's Dutch. That's what German is. Dutch.
Okay.
Yeah, I did in Dutch. Now let's see what it says in Spanish.
No.
I'll call you back in a second. Joey es un hijo, something de puta tonto. Puta tonto. That's what it says. I hear you, Flo. Calm down. Let's try, where else was it? Hungarian. Let's try Hungarian. Can't even.
여기에 주의하냐.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. A second. Okay, can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, listen to this.
여기에 주의하냐.
What'd he do?
That's Hungarian.
여기에 주의하냐.
That's how you say Joey. It's a dumb motherfucker.
여기에 주의하냐.
I love that shit.
Hold on, let's try. What else am I?
Oh, look, we've got a friend
Oh,
in
I'm
the
Greek.
chat.
I'm Greek. Hold on a second. Let's see what this says.
Joey.
Hey, Joey.
Hey, dickhead. How you doing? How's them hot dog fingers going? Do you find it hard to wipe your ass with them? Just a question. I imagine that would make more mess than anything. Or can you even wipe your own ass? I don't know if you can reach.
Keep making you famous. That's hilarious. If you think you're ever gonna be famous, motherfucker, you're sadly mistaken.
You're infamous.
You are sadly
Three
mistaken.
people. 3 people.
Ooh, so popular, Joey. So popular. 3 people.
3 people, Joey.
Whoop-de-damn-do, Joey.
Hey, Raccoon.
Hey, what y'all doing?
Nothing.
Joey's in the chat.
Joey's in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, okay. Come on up, Gums.
How's tent life treating you? Treating
Yeah,
you
come
and
How's
snack
them
you?
red bugs eating your ass, motherfucker?
How's those ticks treating you? Did you catch any of those yet? Did you get the heads out? Probably not with your dumb ass.
With any luck, you'll end up with poisoning.
With his luck, probably.
If we can get lucky, you might catch that damn.
Where'd you steal the dog?
Well, that came from mom and pop's
Oh,
yard.
they stole it from a
I think it
mom.
was her dog. I think it was her dog, genuinely. But
So they're not
I-
feeding it.
the
I'm
showdown
sorry.
will be epic. That's
I mean, look.
hilarious.
I don't. All I needed to push me. Oh, fucking hell! You are so deluded, buddy.
He really is.
Like, how do you go through life being that fucking dull?
All I needed 90 is a push, and you pushed me for the last time. Yeah, how many times have you said that? How many times have you said that in the past, Joey?
Here,
1,152 times.
I believe that.
Broken record. He's like the saddest album known to man.
He is literally like the album that repeats constantly, and like you just want to just break the damn thing because it just
That
keeps
lamb
repeating.
chop song. This is the song that never ends.
Yes.
Joey, you are a record player that is stuck on the same, and it won't continue the song.
He said,
You're a fucking idiot.
now I'm taking yours. Bitch, bye. Bitch, bye.
He just rocks up in the chat like, it's Britney, bitch.
Right?
Oh, come on, fatty. Is that all you got?
He literally is going to keep trying to push that narrative because we play one night a week and he's
Yeah.
trying on a private server
Yeah.
and his
Yeah.
dumb moron ass thinks in his head, oh, because they're on a game that has children, but don't talk to children.
on.
That must mean they're a groomer.
Fucking app for children. So
Joey,
fat cunts
you're
with
the
glass
groomer.
glasses should not throw stones, Joseph.
Hold on a second. Joey, you're the groomer, okay? Just because we play a private server on a game that happens to have children doesn't mean we're talking to children. You have to actually talk to children to be a groomer. And you, Joey, however, have done that for a lot of time in your life, bud. I know a lot, and so does my mother. And that was the 4 years y'all were together. So try us again. Try us again, because I know there are a lot more, because I have asked my mother how many exactly. So keep trying, Joey. Keep trying. Remember all those kids you had over at the house? Not just the 15-year-old, but little kids, Joey. Remember that? Keep running your mouth. Keep running it.
15-year-old over at the house, did he?
He had a 15-year-old girl and her friend at the house, and he tried to say, "Oh well, she was just coming over to wait on her friend to come pick at 6:00 in the morning." While your mom was picking up my mom to take her to the welfare office for the, or no, it wasn't even welfare. It was like adult. It was like an adult place, some adult place. She said, I forget what she said, but you try to sit there and say, oh well, I was just talking to her. She was waiting on a friend at 6:00 in the fucking morning. Okay, yeah, Joey, that makes so much sense. And you were up with her all night, and your mom caught you. Your mother caught you and her together, and my mother had to go get you from her
snuggling
house.
Up, were they?
From her house. Her parents did not like him whatsoever. Her parents did not want her around him, did not like him, nothing. And he and her were doing things, and she was 15, and he claims to be 18. He was 18 or 19 years old when this happened. Right? The night before, my mom had to get him the night before my first birthday.
Yuck.
The night before my first birthday.
You are less than shit, Joe.
So you've got a lot of mouth to run, Joey, but you're not saving your ass at all because you're the groomer, bud.
Hang on, he's all buddy with someone who's done time, isn't he?
He's claiming to be his brother, and the man's done time. The man's a felon. Not only is he a pedophile, but the felonies on his record, the felonies on that man's record, I have 2. This man had like 7 or 8.
Yeah.
And he tried to make me sound like a bad guy because my stepdad had me get a loan and he sold the car. He tried to sit there and say, oh well, she took a fake loan to a title place and tried to get a loan on a fake title. No, bitch, the title was real. Okay, for one, get your facts straight before you start running your fat ass mouth. The title was real. Okay. But the title that the car was sold with was not. So get your facts straight.
And anyway.
And I was 18 when it happened.
And anyway, what sort of fucking quote unquote parent shames their child for a mistake they made?
Right. A mistake that they can literally get expunged when their bills are paid off.
Well, I mean, you've admitted to your fault. You said that you're taking steps to pay it off and all that.
I did jail time for it twice. I did jail time for it twice.
Yeah,
but part of my plea deal,
paid your dues. Like he can go fuck himself.
Right, exactly. I paid my dues. I will own up to it. I did it. I'm not going to sit here and say I didn't, but I did it. Am I ashamed of it? Yeah. Do I care? No. It happened. I'm paying my fines. I'm not on what I was on when he was still at his mom's. I'm not on that no more. I'm paying my bills. And once they're paid, it's gone. It's off my record. That was part of my plea deal.
Yeah.
That was part of my deal.
Yeah, so see, he can shut his hole. He's got no fucking
So
idea.
he literally has no idea what the fuck he's talking about. Like literally nothing at all. Like
He's just
his
trying to
brain
He's trying to
is no longer there. Right.
I don't think that cunt had a brain to begin with. He's
He
just
did
trying
it.
to flick shit and try
He
to
never
get something.
did. Right, exactly. His brain has not been there since he was a kid. Probably not even when he was born. The
Well, he
man
was
dropped
never-
out. The man
He was
dropped
never
out, what,
taught
8th
to
grade?
use his brain. He's just been enabled to be a fucking overgrown man baby all his life.
He literally is a man child. A man that cries over women because they leave your ass? Like, come on now. Come on now. He keeps saying, oh, well, there's no proof of this, that, and the third. Well, duh, dumbass. This happened back in the 1998 to what, 2001 or 2002, something like that. So of course, in that time span, there wasn't going to be evidence because literally nothing was around other than a huge ass cell phone. There wasn't no Facebook, there was no MySpace, there was nothing like that. So how would you expect somebody to prove something when there was no way of showing any proof at all? That's why when somebody says, "Oh, well, pictures didn't happen," how and why would my mom keep photos that she had found? Why would she keep those? Why would she want to keep those? Especially
No,
the pictures
I
that
mean,
they
if
were.
she got caught with them, she could get in trouble for having them, couldn't she?
Well, no, they were pornographic of him. They weren't of children. There was no children involved in those photos. It was just pornographic pictures of himself.
Yeah, it was just him eating shit and stuff like that.
It was. She said they were so disturbing that she can remember them to this day. That's how disturbing they were.
If they're seeing into her soul like that.
Yeah, they were disturbing. I don't know. She's told me a few of what they were, like his front and his back, but she had never gone into detail of what exactly they were.
Oh, yeah.
But they were engraved. But they were engraved into her brain to where 24 years later, or 20-something years later, she still remembers them.
Oh, he'd have
And
the
it happened.
crack known to me.
Yeah, and it happened when he was with my mother.
Oh, fuck, you're a fucking
And
loser.
the night, Joey, that you locked me in that bedroom, she said, I remember her saying every time she had gone into my room, it was so messy. There was food everywhere. There was plates because he would lock me up in my room like an animal. Remember, she said that on the stream last week. She said, or the week before, she said that he had me in my room. Well, no, she might have told me that in private. She said that he had me in my room. Every time she left to go to work or do something, I'd always be in my room, fed like a fucking animal with the door locked and the lights off.
Oh my god.
Each and every time. I had a Barney doll. That I got for my second birthday. And first or second birthday. And I remember doing this. I would feed it applesauce because I always had applesauce in my room. Like, especially when my mom wasn't home, I always had something in my room. And I remember doing that. Yeah, like unsweetened applesauce. It was like unsweet. Well, I don't know if that's what he would give me, but I know at one point I had applesauce and I would feed it to the Barney doll. I remember doing this. I specifically remember doing that. It's like one thing I remember doing. And she said it was covered in applesauce because I would feed it to him, feed it to the doll. And like it was cut. She said the room was awful.
And he fucking thinks he's. Oh my
And he
God.
thought, and he thinks exactly, Ed. He really thinks he's father of the year. He thinks
What a
he's father of the lifetime. He thinks he's father of the lifetime. father of a lifetime would not leave your 12 or 13-year-old daughter while you went to your girlfriend's house at midnight to almost 5 o'clock in the morning before she had to go to school and be
Yeah.
gone all day, and have your daughter, who only knew how to make ramen noodles. It's the only thing I knew how to make at 13 was ramen noodles. And then I had to eat one a day because I was afraid I was going to run out. Because he
Oh,
would spend so
babe.
much time at her house. I lost so much weight living with that man at 13 for 6 months. I was there for 6 months. And I remember how much weight I had lost.
Yeah, because you were living off nothing. There was no
Yes.
nutrition in
And
those noodles.
my 13th birthday party that I had with my mother and my grandma. My grandma died 6 months later.
Right.
After I moved back in with my mother, she died 6 months. 6 months later, she died that next January. When I had my birthday with them, my birthday party, because I didn't have my birthday with them because I had to spend it with him, Amanda, and her 3 kids, her 3 little rugrats. I had to be with them, spending my birthday with them instead of my mom. The next week or so, I had spent it with my mother and my grandmother, and so they had bought Little Caesars. I think it was Little Caesars, and which is a pizza place down here, and I had barely touched my pizza because I had not eaten anything. And every time I'd go to my mom's house, she would buy me these yogurts because she knew I really liked this yogurt.
Mhm.
And it was orange and cream yogurt. And it came with a pack of 4, and they'd always buy me this yogurt. And every time I'd go over, I'd eat the shit out of that yogurt because I wasn't getting fed at home. Like, I was not getting fed at Joey's. I was barely getting fed. Like, barely. And I would get yelled at if I touched Cheerios. I'd get bitched at. If I touched Pop, because he had Mountain Dew in the fridge. If I had touched one can, he'd fucking yell at me. If I had touched a piece of candy that my sister's mom had, I actually had to bribe her. Me and her had to actually do that in secret, where she would give me a piece of candy. I'd be like, "Hey, can I have a piece of candy?" You know, because he would only let me have those red hot jawbreakers.
What the
And
fuck?
I choked on one of those in the car, and it took him so long to stop to a fucking gas station to get me a drink. I was choking on it in the car. I remember because she was there. We were in the car going somewhere, and
God.
yeah, it was a lot. There was a lot of things that happened in that house. Like, I literally could not even, like,
Okay, hang on. Wait. Just give me a sec.
mhm.
Joe, you are a neglectful bag of shit. I hope you get fucking struck by lightning, cunt. You are a bag of shit. You're
And
not
he
even
didn't.
worth the oxygen that you breathe. You are an oxygen thief.
Literally.
You neglected your child and fucking made her live off nothing but noodles. You're a fuck. Oh my god.
Yeah, for the last like several months after my sister's mom left him, because I remember when he did it, he threw a fit. He threw a fit. He was mostly angry. He wasn't like crying like he did Amanda, but he after he had left her, like instantly he got with Amanda, and then like after that, I would barely see him at home. He'd barely be home. He'd always be over there at his girlfriend's house at the time, and she lived with her mother with all 3 of her kids. And he'd always be over there with her and those kids. And which was odd because he always used to say, "Oh, I love that little boy. I love that little boy. I love him like he's my own son. I love that little boy." Which is fucking
Which is
creepy.
good because he can't
It
look
was
after
fucking
his
creepy.
own children. He fucking sires.
Yeah, it was fucking creepy. Is what it was. Even I thought it was creepy at 13. Like, it was fucking disturbing. And literally, like, his mother got me this this like old MP3 player. It was like one of the first like touchscreen MP3 players. I loved this damn thing, and they would not even let me take that to school. They bitched at me, and it went missing. It went missing. It was never found again. It lost a button and everything. It was gone. I don't know what he did to it, but it's gone. It was gone completely. He would monitor me every time I was on AIM. If I was on that, he would literally monitor me. My friend cussed one time. He said, "Nope, you can't talk to her no more."
Oh my
Fuck
god.
you! I still talk to her. I was still friends with her. Stalked me at fucking school. Would literally stalked me and was like, "Oh yeah, the school made me do it." No, they didn't. I never skipped school. The only time I did skip school was when I actually didn't go. I don't just walk to school, show that I'm there, and then walk off. I don't do that shit. If I'm gonna stay home, I stay home. I wouldn't have left. But he'd be like, "Get your ass in that building. I'm not leaving until you do." Did it every fucking day. Every day. And I had to bribe the fucking teacher to let me go in to get him to leave because he would sit there in that fucking spot the entire time and just watch me. And if I don't go in that building, he'd bitch me out from across the fucking lot. From across the sidewalk, he'd bitch at me until I go into that school. So I had to bribe her to let me go in halfway to the building, like go in through the doors and stand right at the wall. And she'd signal to me when he left. She'd signal to me and say, "He's gone." And then I'd come back out and wait outside with the rest of the kids. Like it was literally every day until fucking summer school. Like it was every day. No joke. And he wants me to praise him because of the head lice and says I totally completely, say, "Oh, I never had it." Did I ever once say I never had head lice? Like at all? No, I haven't. I've never said I never
you
had
didn't have head lice.
Huh?
You didn't say you didn't have head lice.
Exactly. I had it.
You
I'm not
just
gonna
said
sit here and say I
you just said it didn't. It wasn't at any point where it was going to kill you.
It was never at that point because I was there at every doctor's appointment. I was there at every fucking doctor's appointment. I had to be there because I was the one getting checked. He took me there one time. He took me to that doctor one time. The only thing they said was, "Here's some head lice shampoo. Use it, and there you go. She'll be fine. It'll get rid of it. Whatever." She never once said, "Oh, she's gonna have blood poisoning." No, that was something Joe's mind made up. Just
If
like
that
the
was
time,
ever going to be a thing, they would have admitted you to hospital. Joe, you
exactly,
suck.
exactly, and it's the same thing as him saying, "Oh, him taking me to a therapist because he thought I was going to kill him in his sleep." So he literally locked up all the knives. She's like, "Oh yeah, lock up." She's like, "Oh yeah, lock up all the knives. Lock up all the knives. So that way it'll hide. That way she can't do it." And I'm sitting here thinking like, and he really did too. He had this big ass like lockbox drawer thing, like a file cabinet. And he would lock all the knives in the bottom drawer with the key that he always had on his keychain. He hid gifts in there. You think I didn't go in there and open them? Bitch, please.
You
They
know
weren't
what?
even wrapped.
You know what? Lock up all the knives. There's more than one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If someone's like,
you can kill somebody with a fucking fork.
Yeah.
Or
if someone's
or a spoon.
enough to hurt someone, they will find a way.
Yeah, exactly. And I was not even doing that.
Have you ever heard of blunt force trauma?
I never once went into his room. He came into mine in the middle of the night. Because I remember him doing it one other time. One time I remember him doing it because I was awake. He walked right into my room. "What are you doing?" Turning on the light. "What are you doing?" "I was doing something that was none of your fucking business. And you walked in on me like a fucking creeper. Why the fuck were you listening? Why the fuck were you being nosy? Creeper. Stay the fuck out of a 13-year-old girl's room.
Yeah, unless you knock first.
He never knocked. Never
Yuck.
knocked.
Yuck.
He walked right in.
Yuck.
Walked right in.
He never. Ugh, that is so seedy.
Never once. And the night that he called the cops on me, did not. He walked right into the bathroom following me. Was getting ready to use the bathroom. He just walks right in.
Fucking seedy cunt.
I was afraid to
Yuck.
take a fucking bath because he just walked right in.
Ugh.
Like it was just it. My mom said he was never allowed to change my diapers. He was never allowed to bathe me. He was never allowed to do anything. His mother was the only one that could bathe me when he was around. Like literally.
That says
She-
a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he was not allowed to do anything. And I'm the same way with my kid. Nobody. Not a single person. No man, nothing.
No, that's fair enough.
Not even
You
another woman.
Careful.
Yeah. I don't play that shit. I don't, and neither did my mom. Because my mom knew exactly how he was. So
Joey, let's lock up all the knives, but in the middle of the night, I'm going to go get the chainsaw from the fucking garage,
right. Yeah.
or a rake, or a hammer, or a screwdriver. Come on.
Yeah. Like he is
You never heard of
literally
being suffocated with a pillow before? Like,
Oh, right.
this was after my sister's mom left him. This was after that, and after they shaved my head and shit. After his mother shaved my head. Made me
my
walk around looking like a boy. I can find those photos.
like
I can find that photo.
defeminizing a
Yeah.
fucking 13-year-old.
Because they didn't want to take care of my hair. So they legit shaved my entire head.
That's cruel.
Had me sit in a chair in the living room and shaved my head.
That is fucking cruel.
Mm-hmm. After they washed it, after his ex washed my hair, his mother shaved my
shaking.
head.
Agree.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I looked like a boy.
That's terrible, honey.
And I
I'm
was
so
made
sorry
fun of.
to you.
Oh no,
That's-
it's fine now, but at the time I was made fun of.
Oh
People
my God,
actually-
like, I would've
people-
fucking devastated you.
People were actually making lies about me, saying that I was pregnant with my dad's kid.
Oh, honey.
Like literally, that was a lie that was being spread all around fucking elementary school. Like
Right.
literally, all of the older kids from 5th to 6th grade, literally that whole fucking 6th grade thought that about me. Like because of that man, because of him, like for real. And even my friends would be like, I'm about to message one of my friends and be like, do you remember when Joey used to fucking sit outside school and like watch me? Because me and several of my friends talked about it before. I'm like, do you remember when he used to do that? She goes, my friends would be like, yeah, it was fucking creepy. Like they knew. Because like, I mean, it was fucking weird. Like this man's gross. Like, and like they would get mad at me if I touched my little sister, my youngest sister's grandmother would make gingerbread cookies. Okay, she'd make these really delicious fucking gingerbread cookies. They were fucking amazing, soft and everything. Oh, they were delicious. And she'd make them for my sister, and even her grandmother yelled at me. She's like, "No, those ain't for you. Those are for her." I'm like, okay. My little sister was treated like an angel while I was treated like the troll that lives underneath the bridge. I was yelled at for everything. I was yelled at literally for everything. And if we were not yelling, Joey would make my little sister's mother and I argue. We were only 6 years apart.
Yuck.
Yeah. So it was just, and her name was my name.
Like, we've just scratched the surface of the fucking creepiness that is this bad motherfucker. Like,
oh yeah, he loved seeing us argue. He'd videotape it and put it on YouTube. He deleted the channel, but there was a channel called I think it was called Rebecca and Rebecca or something like that. It was something along those lines because me and her had the same exact name. We were 6 years apart. not that far along apart. It was just fucking disturbing. And I always thought that. I even told my mom, like, that's fucking disturbing. It's creepy. Like, it was odd. And he deleted the channel after we told him, look, you need to get rid of that fucking channel because that's not fair. I never gave you permission, and she never gave you permission. We didn't give you permission, and I was a minor. I was 13. No, I think at the time I was 12. I was 12 at that time. It's illegal, Joey. It's illegal in the state of Ohio. That's illegal, especially with a minor. Like, it would have been different if I was 18. No, I was 12. Going on 13. Like a few months. So, who's the predator, Joey? Who's the groomer? Sure as hell not me. I have a 3-year-old. I don't sit here and groom children. I don't play with children on Fortnite. Never have and never will.
You know, he's beaten off to this.
If
he is.
you realistically though, like this stupid motherfucker, he's trying to draw a line between you guys play a video game, therefore you're a danger to children.
Right. But keeps bringing up Call of Duty, which has children on it. GTA 5 has children playing it.
He has a TikTok account, for fuck's sake. Like,
exactly. There's a TikTok channel, and he was following 200 and something children. And saying, "Oh yeah, it's not my fault. I can't choose who follows me." Yes, you can.
He's stirring the pot because he wants us to talk about him right now.
Well, I'm talking about you, bitch boy.
He's getting off on it.
Let him get off on it. I just know it pisses him the fuck off, and I love it.
Sure does.
Love it. I love pissing that man off. Love it. I live for it.
He hates being a loser.
Oh, he does, but that's all he's ever been, and that's all he ever will be, is a fucking loser.
Doing TikToks in the woods behind the fucking tent.
like a fucking noodle.
Sitting there walking around with his Christ the Clown mask in the fucking woods. Yeah, that makes so much sense, Joey. Makes so much sense.
Like you used to do on the side of the house in fucking Peebles. Remember, Joey? All your neighbors thought you were fucking nuts.
Literally none of his neighbors liked him. Like, literally none of them. His mom doesn't even fucking like him. Neither does his sister. And neither does his niece. Nobody fucking likes him. Literally nobody. His niece fucking hates his ass. She hates him. And he was abusive to her. Verbally abusive. I've seen it. He's verbally abusive to her, and she's not even 18 yet. She's like I think 17. At the time, she was like 15 or 16. She's young, and he treated her like shit the same way he treated me. He don't like girls. He don't like women. He likes little boys. He said it himself. He's like little boys because he's always said, "Oh, I've always wanted the son. I've always wanted the son." Blah 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 blah.
Ew.
Well, God never gave you God never gave you sons for a reason, hun. He never gave you sons for a reason. So think about that.
It's a damn shame he never lost the ability to get a fucking erection.
He probably has.
Well, Snaggletooth can hold a big old erection.
She's the one with the dick in the family.
Yeah.
She's the one with the dick in the relationship. She wears the pants. He's the bitch.
Yeah, she's got a big old set of balls on her.
Hey, he can't say anything because she's the one that said it. She's the one that said she's got a dick and balls.
She admitted she's got a dick and balls.
She said it several times. It wasn't a figure of speech. It It was not a figure of speech. She was saying it literally. She was saying
Yeah.
it to be literal about it. Like she was not saying it to joke around. She meant it.
Her exact words was "suck my dick, ho." Remember
Or
that?
yeah, and suck my nuts is exactly what she said. Literally what she said. So
I mean, look, I say goofy shit like that, but I'm endearing, and she's a fucking.
you see, there's a difference though. That too, and we can tell when you're being sarcastic.
Yeah,
She said it. She said it way too much.
she's being
She has said
serious.
it. She has said it way too much. In a span of time since they have been together, in the whole span, she has said it more than once on several occasions, one after another, after another, after another. So it's true because the way she keeps saying it. Now, if I was saying it as a figure of speech, I'd say it one time and that's it. And then maybe down the line, years later or months later, I'd say it again. I'm not going to sit there and say it every freaking time I open my mouth. I'm not going to do that because it just, that throws that stereotype out there. Like, oh yeah, they might think I have a penis. No, she was saying it every freaking single day, like every video. So she uses that 36-inch dildo because Joey has nothing. It's funny because she raised it from 24 inches to 36. One video she said, oh yeah, 24 inches. Then she says, oh yeah, 36, like several videos later.
She's a Joey, but the female version.
She really is. She really
Fucking
is.
insane, man. I'm telling you.
She actually might be worse than Joey. She might be worse. Mentally, way completely worse than Joey. But
Found your soulmate, Joey.
You definitely found your soulmate and the one you'll die with. Trust me. She'll be the one you die with, but y'all ain't gonna be nothing to me or my son or my future children. Just letting you know that, Joey.
That ain't gonna last.
No, it's not. I give it around maybe a few more months to a year.
Yeah, I give it another 6 months. She'll get over it.
Yeah, she will. She'll get over it quick.
Yeah,
She'll get over it quick. Every woman that he's ever been with has gotten over it quick. Like they stay because they think, oh yeah, either I can't go anywhere or he's too abusive. He's abusive. He's abusive in his relationships, verbally,
I mean,
mentally.
look, he
Because
might,
he's done it to me.
Psychologically, he'd be abusive for sure.
Well, he did it to me, so I know he's abusive because he did it to his own kid.
We watched him do it to Elizabeth.
Yeah, he did it to Elizabeth.
We always saw that. We heard it.
Yeah, I was there. I wasn't there through everything.
And his mother. We've seen him abuse his mother too. We heard it on screen.
He has always been abusive to his mom. He has been abusive to his mom. Yeah, he has been abusive to his mother since he was like my son's age or a little older. Like he was that abusive to him, and his sister were both abusive to their mother. Both of them, not just Joey, both of them.
Joey, you're taking after your father. The piece of shit that he was a murderer. And he liked kids too. Yeah, he moved. Freaking cats.
Y'all two know who you are. Why y'all finger pop together in the ass?
What are you listening to?
Keep my name out your mouth, or you get these horns up that ass.
Yeah, what happened? We didn't keep your name out of our mouths. We never got no horn in the ass.
Who know who you are? Why y'all
They're all talk like your boyfriend.
Keep my name out your mouth.
Who was she addressing in that? I know 90 was one. Who was the other one she was addressing? Because I don't remember who the other one was.
It could have been Kip or Big D.
I don't remember.
No, it was me and Chip because it said it said on her thing.
Okay, you and Chip. All right.
Oh my God! This goes for the paint.
I was talking about her more than everybody. Like,
She don't talk. She don't talk too much shit now. After we found out about her brother being a friggin'
nope,
child molester.
Yeah, no,
nope.
it took the wind out of the sails, didn't it?
Yeah, she quit talking about that completely. She stopped
Real
completely.
fucking quick.
Yeah.
Shut the hell up. Because any other time she would jump on that stream, like when she came on here, that when they came on here that one night, she would have jumped on here quick. She never said shit. She didn't say nothing to nobody. She told him to get offline and lay down after Joey was calling Raccoon Man the N word. He called Raccoon Man the N word with the hard R.
Whoa!
Twice. He did. He called him that twice. Big D pointed that out. I watched his video. He pointed that out, and I thought I had heard it. I thought I had heard him say that because I heard it the first time. I didn't hear it the second time. But when he pointed it out, I heard it both times. But he had said it because I remember thinking I heard him say it. Because I thought that at first. But when I watched it back on Big D's channel, then it showed up. So, but he did. He called Raccoon. TC, where is there two of you?
Oh God, we can't even handle one. Oh, he's gone.
No, he's back.
Back.
Why is there two of you?
I had to authenticate, make sure it wasn't a troll.
Oh.
No, I came in the house and I switched off I went to the internet and it was just frozen. So I got out of it and came back.
Raccoon Man said, "Thank goodness I'm a monk now. I can't imagine having to kiss that sewer mouth."
Oh God!
I think if you kissed that mouth,
You'd
your
be dead.
dick would detach itself from your body,
And
pack
kick
its
your ass.
bag, and fucking leave.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, how you doing, Lisa? I wonder why he hasn't made it to the big time yet. He said he was going to be a star.
Well, TC's got 4 people on his new channel.
Oh yeah,
He's got four subscribers on his new.
it fucking burns his ass when he sees you at like 1,000 something. He wants that so fucking bad that he just can't get there. Not even close. Jesus Christ, what a fucking loser, man.
Okay, thanks. Have a good night, Monkey.
Bye, Monkey. Bye, Flying Monkey. Have a great night. Yeah, make sure you give the Gums the thumbs down. He hates it. He fucking hates that shit.
He really does. I think it's funny.
Joe, your content is 3rd grade material, son. I've been saying that for 4 years, and you haven't changed.
It's the same old song, isn't it? Like the same old song
Oh.
again.
Well, yeah, he's going to be dancing with that creature.
1 million people are doing it, right?
Yeah, but he's going to be dancing with that creature, and this time it's going to be in the woods.
Yeah, with the fucking mosquitoes. Yeah, I mean, everybody, he has no original, nothing original. I mean, that clown shit's been done on TikTok and YouTube for many, many years. He can't even come up with anything original.
Right, but
And he thinks his shit's good. Joey, that's why you're a failure. Nobody likes your content. It's horrible, dude.
you're lip syncing to other people's songs. things.
Yeah, and you're not even good at that.
Yeah, that's even piss poor at best.
Yeah. I don't know, it doesn't sound like a club. Yeah, what was that? What was his pack called? His
Wolf pack.
yeah, wolf pack. That didn't work out too good for you either, Joey, did it?
We don't have a wolf pack.
You gave up on that because it didn't work. Freaking Riri Dante. Jesus Christ.
Dante's about the only one that kind of supports him, but Dante's not really
Oh,
there.
you know, and I went and looked at Dante's shit, right? And I go, Joe has not made one comment on Dante's stuff. And Joe wants to say that he's friends and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Joe, I'll tell you what, buddy, you don't know the first thing about life.
You know what's sad, Joe? You went down and moved in with your new family, and they've kicked you out.
Yeah, they did. They booted his ass out, Papa.
They booted your ass out into the woods,
Let's
and,
see.
and you had to go and buy a tent just to live out in the tent. And you're lucky that Snaggy still halfway supports you. But you're really burning a lot of bridges, man. God damn.
Yeah.
You don't have a lot left.
Raccoon Man, I don't know. She I don't know. I don't know if she's going to say anything else right now, but she'll definitely tell me either way. But I keep forgetting to ask her. But he's not going to tell you about the pictures in the suitcase, because the last time when he was called out on it by my mother online last week, he was like, "Oh, I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know about those." And then was like, "Oh yeah, well, I was 18 and she was 15." Well, either way, Joey, that's not legal. She wasn't 16, because the legal
No.
age with parents' consent in Ohio is 16, and you didn't have that consent, and she wasn't 16
Raccoon, she popped around a couple weeks ago, a couple times.
last week. Yeah, or
She's
not
back
last
with
week,
her.
the week before.
She's back with her. She was cheating on DDT with her old boyfriend.
Oh, you're talking about Lisa Viper. Okay.
Yeah, but she went back with her old boyfriend after she
Oh yeah, she did.
said
Didn't
how fucking rude he is and what a loser he is.
Oh, what?
It fucking always cracks me up, man.
So she's not with
N-
DDT anymore.
No, she went ahead and went with the narcissist.
The fuck? He must have a dick made of pure gold. Then that doesn't.
I don't know. She was up on panel and she said that she was going back with the narcissist. And I said,
Jeez Louise.
"You're going back with the guy that you're up here saying, oh my God, he's
a bag of shit." Yeah, that's so funny.
He's the biggest narcissist I've ever met in my life. And
that is too funny. Why do people do that?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
Convenience is what I can think of.
Loneliness? I don't
know.
know.
Convenience. She's, struggling with money and all this other stuff. And DDT's all the way over across the states, and I just
Yeah, but
I
if
don't-
you are like serious about someone, you find a way to make it work. Like,
yeah, but I know she was making a lot of excuses, like, well, I've got to get this, and this done. I don't know what her situation is. Maybe I think she was still maybe in love with the guy.
Of course she was.
Well, they were together for a long time, so she was probably definitely still in love with him.
Even though she didn't like what a lot of his.
well, the thing with living with narcissists is they get you all kinds of fucked up and confused. So
Yeah.
it's a thing.
What?
What?
Jesus Christ.
What?
Nothing. That is such bullshit, man.
What are you talking about, TC?
Ah, fucking guy shoots me with a handgun one time and kills me.
Sucked in. Haha.
Fucking,
Should've
I got a purple gun blow. I'm fucking knocking the shit out of him, and you know what? Fuck this game.
Gamer Rage is hilarious.
What?
I love Gamer Rage. It's funny.
I'm gonna say hello.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I agree.
Yeah, that's fucked up going with a fucking underage kid, Joe. That is fucking. No wonder you and Andy are best friends.
They got a lot in common, eh?
I bet you tell stories about that to each other.
What? They're not best friends. They're brothers.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry.
Yeah, dude, get it right.
They're
Fuck.
family, man. He's my brother.
That is.
I love sending those people TikTok to that one channel that we got that he don't know about, because he had a lot of videos taken down on Chip's channel. I mean, a lot of them are up, but there was certain ones that we really wanted them to see. He ain't found it yet.
There you go.
That's the juicy shit, Joe. That's the stuff you don't want out. I love sending people over there. And
Oh,
don't always forget, Joe, what you said you wanted to do to Naven's kids. You're sick.
just a little.
You only say that because you really, in your mind, you want to do that. I mean, who says that shit?
Yeah, I've never heard of a. I've just
That's Sadie.
I hadn't heard that till like
I just saw Raccoon Man's comment about his dick being golden.
I didn't even see that comment. Oh, gotcha. I see that.
Is it
comment
all
now.
bedazzled too? Does it have jewels in it? Like, I don't.
Is it bedazzled?
Yeah, bedazzled.
Does it have a piercing? Maybe a tattoo?
A
'Cause
fucking
apparently-
Jacob's Ladder, mate. Have you seen them?
Who?
Jacob's Ladder. It's a genital piercing, right? So it's the underside of the
yes.
shaft.
Yeah,
It's the
right
bars
underneath
that
it.
go up the underside of the shaft.
Yeah.
No, 24 carat.
Fuck.
Oh, shit, that is too funny.
Thought you were done playing the game.
He talks a lot of shit, but he can't put it down.
Tell me what I can do and can't do.
He's addicted to it. Oh,
Nobody
shut
said
your
you-
hole. I wasn't
You put a ring on my finger?
I wasn't talking to you, so zip it.
You the one that said you were putting this damn game down.
Exactly.
Oh, me, 90, Scott and I, we got our first, maybe two of them now, first place duos.
Cool.
He loves that fucking tank, boy. I'll tell you what, he's like, he loves that fucking tank. Oh, shit.
Joey has no class but wants to be relevant but can't. Yep. Lisa, you're right. Chrissy has a touch of narcissism as well, thinking she's all that and a bag of chips. Literally. She really
She,
does. They both
she,
do. They all think they're
deep
all
down, she knows she ain't shit, though.
well, she knows. Yeah.
She's got to know.
Oh yeah,
When you
she
look in
does.
the mirror and you smile, and and I mean, she's not happy about herself. There's no way.
No. Because I remember my teeth being
Obviously,
real
she's
bad.
not. She's willing to settle for a bag of shit.
You know, I had okay. My teeth were never great. I'm not gonna lie. My teeth were bad. But they would also swell up. And they would hurt. My teeth right now, the ones I have now, I only have 6 left. They are very sensitive, so I'm gonna have to get those removed. They're extremely sensitive. Even with fillings and even with my partials, they're very sensitive. And so I have to get those removed. But even when I had my smile, I had this one tooth that was behind the rest of them because they got pushed out when my teeth, came in. One got pushed back. I used to get made fun of so hard for that tooth for years, and for a long time it made an indent in my tongue, so I had to actually get it removed. I had removed my entire smile, or my entire teeth, not only because they hurt and they looked bad, but I just didn't feel confident with them. But when I since I had my dentures or whatever, my top ones, I smile all the time with them in. Can't hide the smile. It just makes me feel a lot better about myself.
Yeah.
And me getting the rest of them out, it's going to help me eat better because chew things better because I have to eat if I don't have my top in, I have to eat with my bite chips or something with my thumb against my bottom teeth just to actually be able to chew the chips. So it's uncomfortable. They're very sensitive. So I'm getting the rest of them removed. Chrissy, you should do the same damn thing. You might as well go and get them removed. If you have an insurance card, go get your teeth done, dude. Go get them removed.
She don't have no insurance card.
I know she doesn't, but I'm just saying, if you did, go get them done. They don't. If not, you're gonna have to be charged out of pocket like $150 per tooth. It's not gonna be fun.
She's not allowed to listen to this.
Oh well, Joey, tell your snaggy over there, tell your snaggle, okay, to go get her teeth done if she's got over $1,000 in her pocket, because it's $5,000 in her pocket, because that's $150 per tooth, I believe. Because the last time I checked, when I had mine done, they said it was $150 or $175 per tooth. Why it costs so much, I have no idea, but it does. It costs $175 to $150 per tooth. So might as well raise $5,000 to get that fucking nasty ass mouth fixed.
Joey doesn't want anything affecting his new tent.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean,
who lives in a fucking tent?
He's on the verge of an underpass.
Who lives in a fucking tent at 43 years old?
Well, I mean, he was living on the couch. Now it's in the tent.
I know, but still, But still, like seriously, I'm 24 and in my own apartment. Joey, what's going on here, bud? You're
Holy
going
shit.
backwards.
I moved out on my own at 17. What the fuck is his excuse?
I moved out at 18, but I was living with people. I was living with exes,
Yeah.
but I was still out of the house.
That's still
I
out
was
on your own. That's your own space. Like, what
Because
the fuck?
Yeah.
this is a series of bad decisions.
Yep.
His priorities are all fucked up. He's got
Mhm.
TikTok and little children on his mind, and Krista the clown instead of jobs, trying to better himself, lift himself up out of the very bottom. That's what the problem is. And he's looking for somebody to mooch off of, other than the government.
Pookie, okay. You're right. He has never been on his own, but there was one time for like 2 months, maybe not even 2 months, maybe like a week, he was single. And this happened like when I was still living with him. So this is like the one time he's lived without a partner for like, I think it was like a week, but even then he was never living with her. No, I know.
He's talking about him being actually knowing how to function.
Oh, no.
Without someone telling him, okay, this is how you turn the light switch on.
Right.
This is
right. I got it now. I get you.
He has to have.
I had a blonde moment. I'm sorry, Pookie.
Yeah, he has no life skills.
Yeah. No,
he
has.
He
doesn't.
He doesn't have any way of figuring out what to do with himself.
Right.
To fix his situation.
No, thank you. Not while rabid dogs roam the
Joey
street.
lived with his mom for almost like 10 years. Like in the past, like the whole time he was okay. The time when he met Elizabeth, married her, he was already living with his mother, and I think he had been living there for, I wouldn't say a year, I'd say maybe a few months before he met her, and then married her within 2 weeks, moved her in, brought roaches, and they literally brought tons of bugs when they moved into his mom's house. They had brought tons of bugs, and like it was just ugh. And he's lived with his mom since.
What did Joe?
Except the past,
what did Joey do to improve him, or
not a damn thing?
Improve himself, exactly.
He's done fuck all because he's turned around and blamed every other cunt for his problems.
Yep.
So he just sits around and does nothing.
Yep. It's definitely apparent. Like, it's definitely apparent that he does. It's gross.
He just sits around and he finds some place to live and doesn't do a damn thing.
Yep.
Doesn't contribute to anything.
Nope.
And is just a leech off of the
society.
Society. Plus, he's a leech off the people that are helping him, such as Mother. But what did Mother do? Did Mother take any steps to try to make him do something other than just enable him?
No, she's a piece of shit too.
She just enabled him. She just said, "Oh, you can do
it." There's no question about it. No question. I heard her that one night when Naven was on the phone, and she's a piece of shit too.
She's an enabler.
She enabled his bullshit. She never turned around and said, "Right, get the fuck out of my house and learn how to look after yourself."
Right. So for how many years they were living there, she enabled this behavior and encouraged him not to do a damn thing with himself.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's there's a problem there. Big problem. Yeah, Joey's an adult, but mommy had to put her foot down at some point.
And she didn't.
And
So
she
now we're stuck with this fucking asshole.
yeah,
This is
and
the first time. This is the first time his mother's lived on her own in years. Like she hasn't lived on her own in 15 years, if that. So this is like the first time. Because she had both. Okay, before he moved in, she had both of her parents. She had her mom and her stepdad all living in her trailer. So she was taking care of both of them at the same time while also taking care of herself. He was living elsewhere, and then her dad died, so then she just had her mom. And then he moved in, I think, when granddad died, then her mom died. And then eventually at one point Trina and her daughter and her boyfriend moved in. They had moved into the mother's room.
wait a minute, more enabling?
Like, okay, what happened was, yes, but what happened was Trina was moving from her abusive ex's house in, I think it was like Springfield, Ohio, and we went all the way up there to get her, because I remember we went up there to get them, and they brought a U-Haul and everything. We drove all the way up there, and we helped her. I was there. I helped. I believe I went up and helped. I think I did. I can't remember, but I remember being in the moving van. But they moved her down here and into her mother's old room. So she was sleeping in the grandma's room, and Joey was sleeping in the living room. All three of them were all in the same house. Like, all of them were all in the same house. So Joey and his wife, actually, no, they might have moved out at that point, but they were all living in that house. And I remember me and him got into it, and then me and her got into it. She was mad at me because I went off on him. She hated me for like years. Would not talk to me, would not do anything. Like, she hated me after that. And eventually she got over it, but like, she really did not like me at all at that point. Like, and then they moved up to Peebles, where they live now. They moved up there with the boyfriend, and then he passed away. He died, and then their mom moved up there with Joey and Elizabeth. So
Was TC living there too?
probably, who knows? Who knows? To be honest with you, probably TC was living there. Who knows? He was sleeping in the front yard.
I don't want to sleep with that.
Yep, you were sleeping out in the front yard like a dog. Like the dog you were. I'm joking. I'm fucking with you.
Oh, you think that's funny?
Yes. That's
Yeah, it's
why I
pretty
laugh.
funny.
That's generally how it works.
All right, I'll remember that.
Oh, here we go. TC, do you want to show me on the doll where the bad internet hurt you?
What'd you say?
Oh, sorry, Granddad. Turn your hearing aid up, will ya? I'm trying to talk to you. I said, do you want to show me on the doll where the bad internet hurt you?
Hey, B, I'll be right back.
All right.
Unbelievable.
Oh God. It's 10 o'clock already. Jeez. What are you doing, Elsie?
Hmm?
I said, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm working on this job application. It's due today.
Finding yourself a new job?
Trying to get into like community services and stuff, like
Yeah.
social work.
Yeah.
I think there's a need for more people going into that field.
I just read in chat where Raccoon was talking about Snaggy and he goes, hydrochloric acid.
Oh yeah, in a douche. That would burn.
That would fucking, oh my God. She'd need a lot more than that. She needs bleach. Bleach would clean that mouth. Hands, snapper, whatever. Just don't swallow it. That'd be bad. Do you remember when kids were eating Tide Pods?
Yes.
Nope.
Like, you don't remember that, TC? He had like a whole trend. I think it was a trend on what was that on?
Instagram.
It wasn't
TikTok.
It wasn't TikTok, I don't think, because no, it might have been. I don't know. I don't know how long TikTok's been around. It's only been around a few years.
There's Joe. He'll tell you.
Hell, he don't even know.
Once he heard kids were on there, he was right on that bitch.
True. True.
Yeah, he's
jumped
like,
on that.
oh my God, the demographics under from between 12 and 16. I'm on it.
Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sign me. Where do I sign up?
He was one of the first ones. One of the first adults.
Where's my pen? Where's my pen at? I'm gonna sign up. Where are these papers at? Snaggy was like, ooh, let's go on here. Let's sign up for some TikTok. They're fucking hillbilly inbred having ass. Let's go on here on TikTok and let's make a family channel. Let's make a family page. Put all my kids' photos on it, my exes on it. Woman went through several fucking relationships within a month of meeting Joey.
She went through some very fast relationships.
She really did.
Who?
Snaggy.
Oh.
Snaggletooth.
Oh yeah, she
Yeah, once they get a smell of that coochie, they're gone.
Fuck yeah, they are. The only one staying is Joey.
Dude,
yeah they took they met her ass and they were gone.
That woman looks like she hasn't took a shower in 12 years.
oh, there's no doubt she stinks.
Well, there's some parts of her body that it was beyond 12 years.
Oh yeah. Fucking
That
snapper for
absolutely have
one.
never seen a bar of soap.
Yeah, the snapper's never seen a fucking bar of soap, that's for sure. I guarantee that bitch smells like rotten fucking tuna and everything.
Well, it's probably because of the sting of the soap.
Can you imagine how much fucking yeast infection that bitch probably
That's
has?
what I'm saying. All
She
that,
could bake-
all
she-
that sore, and all that
Mhm.
bacteria.
She can make a fucking like 100 loaves of bread within like that fucking snapper of hers.
Oh, gross. That would be like
No.
the worst kind of bread.
Fuck yeah, yeast bread? Ugh, God, gross.
Yeasty, giny bread.
That's gross.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
different types of infections that scientists haven't even came across living down there right now. Feeding off that.
Ugh.
Gross. Yeah, I love what my mom said. Yep, that's definitely his type. When I showed her a pic, I remember showing her. It was like the first week they were together or whatever. When they were together, she was like, I showed her a picture of Snaggy. I showed her the videos. She goes, "Oh," and I said, "You see why we call her Snaggy?" She goes, "Oh yeah." And then she's like, "Yep, that is definitely Joe's type."
That is too funny.
Yeah, there's gonna be
Sourdough's right, Pookie, exactly.
there'll be some black mold down there that they have to find names for.
Do you think
Aw.
she has a Brazilian? No, she doesn't have anything. That bitch is probably hairier than my ancestors. Jesus Christ. And I mean that literal. Like, and my ancestors were hairy.
You know what? You know when they start discovering new
New species.
they start putting numbers to them. Black mold R3. Black mold R7.
BMR3. There you go.
Black mold WTF.
Right.
They look at her and be like, "What?"
Black mold GTFO. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, get the fuck out. That's exactly what it is.
The scientists look at her and be like, "I don't know what that is." Like,
Yeah, what the fuck is that? That's not confidence inspiring, hey.
she was created in a science lab. Not even a science lab. She was created in the fucking dungeon of her parents' house.
Yeah, this looks like the
Aw.
Black Plague.
She was a science experiment gone wrong.
Oh
Take one look at her snapper, and they're like, "Okay, we just seen the Black Plague."
Don't beat Joey. Don't beat her after midnight.
Yeah, it's a mogwai. She'll just fucking mutate.
Yeah.
No, you pour water on her snapper, and all those fucking mogwais start popping out.
Melting.
She fucking multiplies.
Oh, dude, that's the last thing we need.
See now the difference between that is she was never Gizmo. She was Spike. She was Spike. Yeah, she was Spike. Yeah, she was Spike.
We're not
That's
talking
who
about
she
those
is.
cute ones. We're talking about those ugly things.
There's only technically one cute one. The other ones
Yeah,
is
the
Spike.
ones with the mutants.
Yeah, there was Spike. Spike was the head one. He was the
He was the one that
fucking head
talked,
evil
wasn't
one. Yeah, he was the one that talked.
Yeah,
And then the rest, yeah.
we're fucked up. I
Yeah,
love
exactly.
that fucking movie.
I do
That's what
too.
fucking
All of them. I loved them.
Snaggle Coochie talks.
The first
Oh.
one,
And you know this how?
the first one was always my favorite.
Hayes told me. Taisy's been down there sniffing
Oh,
around.
right. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Elsie.
Hmm.
You know the girl that plays his girlfriend in the first and second one?
Yes.
Okay. Did you know she was on Drop Dead Fred?
Really?
Did you
Oh, yeah,
remember
she
that?
was too.
Yep. Favorite movie ever. I know every word to
Dead
that fucking
Fred. I
movie.
haven't seen that in the longest time.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that movie.
When
With
old
Marvel.
mate, when Rick Mayall died, I fucking cried for the longest time.
Life.
Oh,
would be,
yeah.
It's like you were. It's like you're young and you were born in like. Where have you been?
Oh, I always watch like old movies like that. See that
Old
that movie
movies.
that movie was old.
I grew up
It was-
when I grew up when
It was
those
old
movies.
when I watched
I'm
it.
sorry, that was an old movie. I'm not calling you old. I'm saying the movie in general was old because it was.
You're like, did you realize she was in Drop Dead Fred? I'm like, where have you been? Living under a rock?
No, I've always known that, but it took me a few years to realize that because when I had watched it as a kid, I didn't realize it because I didn't know I had never really seen Gremlins. I don't think. If I have, I don't recognize people. I never recognized the people at that age.
You know, it's a good thing they took Chrissy's kids away from her because that way Joey can't be around them.
Yeah, that's true.
You notice how all Joey's girlfriend, all the kids have been taken away from the mother.
Yep.
He has a type, hey.
Yeah, Elizabeth didn't have her kids. Melissa's kids were grown up. I think she might have had a few young ones. Maybe not, but her kids were grown up. And then this one, her kids are taken.
Yep, the state took them away from her. Ain't allowed to. Fucked up, man. They don't even care about their own. They have kids. They don't even care about them.
That's Joey's type. Joey's perfect type.
He's a creep. He's a fucking ugh. I haven't got the words. Like that's that's an insult to the creature from the Black Lagoon. The creature from the Black Lagoon is like, man, keep my name out your fucking mouth.
Yeah.
Oh, B, I need to show you all the Will Smith memes I have. Oh,
You're talking about the ones where he slapped Chris?
there's one dude.
I just watched that the other night. I watched that the other night because I heard about it.
One more time, I'm going to scream.
Yeah, I heard about it I heard about it from somewhere. I think I heard about it like somewhere else. I don't remember where I heard it from. But I heard about it and I was like, oh, I had never watched it. It slipped my mind because I was like, oh, okay, whatever. The other night I looked it up and I watched it and he was pissed. He's like, keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
His fucking missus, man. His missus is part of the problem. She sat there laughing at him when he hit him.
Well, yeah.
She could have got up and said no and stopped him, but no,
Well,
she sat there and fucking encouraged it.
Yeah.
They're both real arrogant people.
Oh, they're both fucked in the head. Like they both deserve each other.
Also, too, they're actually, fun fact, they're actually in an open relationship. I watched her podcast or something that she does. She does like a
Oh yeah, where she
podcast
admitted
thing.
that she was fucking some other dude.
Yeah, and
Yeah, he don't like that. He don't like it.
No, he don't. She's
was
on
That's
the
her
other. She's the
idea.
other. Yeah, that's her idea. Yeah, exactly, TC. He don't like it, but she actually is the one that like sleeps with other people. He said he's tried it, but he didn't like it, and she does it constantly, I guess. But he loves her. He loves her. You could tell because he wouldn't have hit somebody if he didn't. Like he
If
loves her.
if she was worth her salt, she would have stopped him.
Yeah. Also, too, she wouldn't have lost her hair if she hadn't been using products. Certain
She's
No,
products.
she's got alopecia.
No, she,
Alopecia?
no, she's
Yeah.
got a she's
That's
got a
a
disease.
you
Oh.
lose your hair.
I had
No,
that.
I was told she lost it because of a.
no.
Oh no, she's got alopecia.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
That's
Yeah.
why he got the shits, because Chris Rock made a joke
Yeah.
about
Well-
her being in G.I. Jane 2.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
That's
yeah,
why he
that's
got
what
up
it
and
was.
smacked him one.
He laughed at
Yeah.
first. He laughed at first. If you looked at it, she wasn't
Yeah.
laughing, but he laughed, and then he like a second later, he's about to start his joke again, and then he walks up and he didn't slap. He opened his hand afterwards. He punched him. He didn't slap him. He punched him, and when he moved his hand like away from the space, he had it open, but he punched him. He didn't smack him. He punched
Right.
the shit out of him. You can tell if you hear it. You can tell the
And then
difference between a
if you
closed
see-
and open.
And if you see the picture of the crowd, she laughed.
Yeah,
She's part of the fucking problem.
yeah. When he was like, keep my wife's
Wife's
name
name out your
out your
fucking
fucking
mouth.
mouth. And he
I
said it
have-
twice.
I have one of these. It's like the fucking poster for Pursuit of Happiness, but someone's changed it to the Pursuit of Slappiness, and they got Chris Rock's face on the little kid, and he. Wait, I gotta show you. It's too funny. Where's my phone at? There it is. Oh, it's an election year too here, lads and laddies. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
So I've got to change my fucking electoral roll. Shit. Oh, now I've gotten distracted. Hang on, here we go. What the fuck? I've just opened up Discord and see fucking Joey in all his fucking glory. Like, okay, here we go. I've put him in 90s Discord, bub. I'm just gonna fucking bombard you all. Here we go.
Hold on, I'm looking. I'm getting ready to look now.
I haven't
It's
finished fucking uploading more.
Smack Sabbath.
I'm a busted motherfucker every day.
Will Smith, bitch. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
That's supposed to be Hitch. That's the cover of Hitch.
I
They
know.
changed it to bitch.
Yeah. You really gonna let Chris Rock talk about me like that? Oh my
Oh.
god.
Dude, I've been fucking crying, like sitting in my hospital bed, fucking accumulating all this shit, fucking losing my mind, like showing the nurses, and they're like just shaking their heads, like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
I think my favorite one is the Twin Towers one, though.
Twin Towers one.
Yeah, there we go. I've posted the last one. There we go.
She who must not be named. I got in one fight and my mom got scared. She said, "You can't slap Chris Rock because your wife has no hair." Oh my god. Oh no.
Dude, that one's my favorite. The
The
Pursuit of Slappiness.
Oh my god.
Ugh.
You know, I love how he has several movies with him and his kids.
Yeah.
Because I Am Legend had Willow, and then The Pursuit of Happiness had
The little
his
fella.
son,
Yeah.
Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, that is awful. That is terrible.
Fuck me. God damn it.
Not while rabid dogs roam the streets.
I
Fuck
think-
this game.
I think you'll find our will equal to yours.
Son of a bitch.
Jeez. Oh my god, that's funny.
It's my white ass. Damn it. Oh shit. What time is it? Oh, I'm getting ready to go to bed. Getting ready to go to bed. I'm gonna see where I'm going tomorrow. Check it out. Got a full week. Busy. Let's see here. Okay. All right, perfect. All right. Perfect. All right. Got my keys. Got my new ID card. I am on top of it. What?
What's your problem?
I have no problem. I'm good. Paperwork's all caught up. Laundry's all caught up. My bedroom's all clean. New sheets, new comforter.
Scotty! Yes, they should make Will Smith a cart narc and he should go around and slap people if they don't put the fucking trolleys away.
Oh my god.
Yep. Fucking oath. Hang on.
No, the card narc needs to be smacked around. That prick.
All right, so you do know that Chris Rock knew he wasn't going to get slapped, but where there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, get out!
How you doing, Scotty?
How you going?
Hey, Raccoon Man.
Raccoon Man.
What's up?
There he is, the Ayatollah of oil.
I'm still trying to get my mind wrapped around you having a gold ding-a-ling.
Who does?
Raccoon Man!
Yeah, he paid for it from all
I
that.
was
All
making
that.
a joke.
No, he's got a gold dingler. That's all that oil money. He hadn't turned into gold.
He plated it, didn't he?
Gold member.
Oh, shit. Too funny.
My fucking cats are freaking out. I shaved my beard off today and they don't know what to make of me.
I still haven't seen you without your beard. I don't know how I'm going to cope.
Nah, y'all probably won't see me. I told you I'd go incognito, man. It'd be too
Just
much
shave-
for y'all. Y'all couldn't handle it.
You just shave top and bottom.
No, I still got my mustache, but I shaved everything else.
Oh, no.
He wants to know if your carpet
Oh,
matches.
He's so goddamn high that went right over his head.
Yeah, he wants to know if your carpet matches your drapes. Yeah, that's what
Yes, they do. They're blonde down there and up here.
Not that I'm just saying.
I hadn't weed eated in a while, you know. I hadn't really had it.
Oh, my God.
Y'all just want me for the laughs. I see what's going on.
Absolutely.
Casey.
You want me to, I'm going to get you up in the morning because you got to hook.
You can't work, Elsie, right now?
Yeah, I'm going back to work this afternoon.
She just can't drive.
I just can't drive for 6 months.
What?
Yeah.
You just can't be drinking.
I can't do any fucking thing fun anymore.
Good.
It's fucking shit.
Oh.
Me and Doctor, Doctor, he said it was that cheap Russian vodka that got you sick. Lead poisoning.
You know what? It's as good a theory as any because I can't fucking come up with any fucking reason as to why it happened.
Well, hey, listen, that's a good thing. In a way, that's a good thing. All right. All right, you guys have a good night. 90, thanks for having me.
See ya, old man.
Anytime.
All right, buddy.
All right, don't work too hard tomorrow.
Oh, I gotta get it. I gotta get it, Raccoon.
Yeah, send it to me, you cunt. Damn it. So, I don't know what I'm going to fucking do. Like, my car's still going to have to get run every now and then. Otherwise, it's just going to fucking...
Have Scott run it.
Yeah, he's gonna drive his car one day and then my car the next day. So
Okay.
he's spoilt for choice now.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. Like, I've been in hospital all week and I've still been more productive than what Joey has been his entire fucking life.
Right.
Okay.
You've accomplished more in the hospital than Joey's accomplished.
Yeah, like I don't get it. I just don't.
B, you still there?
I want to know what's on them pictures. You know, Tales from the Shed kind of stories, man. We could.
Oh,
Yeah.
I shudder to think. I really do.
Could you imagine, man, if her mother kept those photographs? Oh my God, that'd be cool.
No, it's stuff like him pooping in a cup and
What?
I am still here. Yes.
it's stuff
Sorry.
like him pooping in a cup and stuff like
What?
Oh, gross.
Wait, what? What did I just come into? Hold on. What was what?
The Polaroids.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
Joey
Okay.
trying to. Never mind. Stick papers.
I know. I got you. I heard you the first time. I just needed to know what the hell I walked in on.
It's called extremely disturbing stuff. If he was just taking a picture of his wee wee and his ball sack and his butthole, that's not extremely disturbing. Yeah, we're talking about Joey, but
when
these were
pictures of
just
the
not-
goats and sheep popped up, that kind of got disturbing, right?
Well, from what I understand, these were made in his room.
No. Okay. They were in an old leather suitcase. My mom said they were pictures of him, like they were pictures of his
Pecker.
yeah, there was pictures of that, pictures of his asshole.
Oh,
There were pictures of. She said there was. She said they were. Let's just say this, Raccoon Man. Let's just say this. They were so bad. Okay, they were so bad that 20 something years later, 22, 23, however old I was when this happened. I'm 24, about to be 25 now. So in the past like 20 something years, she can still picture those Polaroids to this day. That is how bad they were.
oh, that's
She threw him out after she found him.
No, I don't know what happened after that. I know she asked him, like, how did you take these photos? Like, who took these photos of you? Blah, blah, blah. They were on an old Polaroid camera. Those were the ones that, you had to sit and wait for them to.
Yeah.
They'd be like, yeah. Well, they were it was taken from one of those. And she asked him, like, how did you take them? Like, who took them for you? Whatever. He goes, oh, I did that in the bathroom. So
Okay, well, be
yeah.
on face value. Taking a picture of your butthole
Yeah.
and taking a picture of your penis
Yeah.
is not disturbing.
No, but there was worse photos.
That's
I could ask her. But I feel like it would scar me and then re-scar her. So
yeah.
okay, but that's what I'm getting at. Is
they were
not as simple as it's
no.
better.
She said they were pornographic. She said they
That's
were pornographic.
fucked up.
Yeah, so he was fucking the vacuum cleaner. No, that's not even that.
But she said there was definitely no children involved in those photos.
Good.
She said that's why she never. See, this is what Joe tried to claim. He said, well, if they were so bad, then why didn't she call the police on me? I asked my mom that because I told her exactly what he said. She said the reason why I didn't was because there was no children involved. She said if there was, then that would be a whole different story. He'd be probably still sitting in jail to this day. Because she said if they were, she said I would have turned him in instantly. She said, but they were only pictures of him. They were not pictures
that's
of
not
anything
against
else.
the law.
Exactly, that's what I'm getting at. Joey in his mind, because this is how fucked up in the head he is, why would you automatically assume she meant like child pornography? Why did your mind instantly jump to that? Why did your mind instantly jump to that conclusion? Because he's like, well, why didn't she turn me in? Why didn't she call the cops? Well, one, you basically just admitted to those photos that you were just trying to reclaim didn't happen. Because he said, well, why didn't she call the cops on me then?
He was
He's an idiot.
He was having sex with the curling iron.
He was doing something. I don't know I don't even think they had curling iron back then.
Of course they did.
Well, I don't know. I don't remember. I was like 1 or 2 years old when that
They
happened. I
had
don't remember.
curling irons back then, and they had
Well, again, I was a
and they
baby. I
had
didn't know.
and they had curlers and they had hairbrushes.
Oh yeah, obviously, but I didn't
I'm
like.
just saying he probably had stuff like that
He probably
stuck up
did.
his ass.
He probably did. I don't know. She said they were bad enough to she can still picture them. So I
Well,
don't.
that would be something you would be scarred.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. Yeah.
You know, if he was sticking the toothbrush up his butthole.
Stylus.
Oh god.
Joey, what you got
The
against
thing you
Snicker
scrub
bars?
your the thing you scrub your back with.
Ew. That's gross.
I don't know. I didn't see the pictures.
Yeah, my mom didn't keep them. I don't know if she threw them out or what happened. But somewhere, some way, somebody
Probably.
has his pictures. His pictures are probably still sitting at the dump. But then again, I don't think we have a dump here. I think they just put it on the barge and they just go wherever. But
Oh, then they
I don't
end
think.
up somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think we definitely don't have. We definitely don't have a place up here that down here that has it. But I know they do. There are a lot of barges that go through our river, so filled with a bunch of trash. So I'm not really sure.
Oh,
I love watching them go by the barges when we're at the river.
what did we do?
At in my river, because the Ohio State River the Ohio River goes through all the way to the Michigan, like all the way through that way.
Yeah, yeah.
So we always have barges that go through our town between Kentucky and Ohio. They always go through that way, and I love watching them when they go by. Never realized how big a barge was until I saw it when I was a kid, and I was like, "Wow, they're huge."
Now, he didn't have any pet reptiles or anything, did he?
His mom did. His mom had a pet crocodile. A
Yeah,
baby one.
we got that. That's exactly what it was.
Yeah, she had a baby crocodile. I don't know if it was before I was born or around the time, but I know she had a baby crocodile. She had a rabbit, she had a raccoon, she had God, that woman said so many different types of animals.
One of those was tickling his prostate.
What?
That's it.
Ew.
You just got it right there. Right there. He took one of those little animals. You have a gerbil?
I'm not sure. I think I had a guinea pig at one point.
Oh my god. Okay, there we go.
And we had a frog, a water frog that
There we go. That's it right there.
it was a baby, but we had a water frog and it jumped out and died and it got stuck on the floor. I remember because my mom.
Aw.
Yeah, it jumped. It got out and jumped out and landed on the floor and it got stuck. My mom had to use a dustpan or something to get it off the floor.
I'll bet you that's what it was.
Probably it was around the time I think it was around the time she was still with him or she had left him eventually. I think around that time.
He was sticking one of those.
He was
It was
sticking
around
his
the
whip
time.
in
I
it.
think it was around the time before she got with my ex stepdad.
Yeah,
Oh.
he was probably having fun with a little crocodile or tail or something.
Yeah, it was something. I don't know. This baby crocodile was like 2 feet long, I think, or something.
Yeah,
It
they're
was,
not big. They're not big.
Yeah, no, it was in a
I love
fish
the
tank.
noise they make when they're babies.
Oh, this one was mean. They told me that my mom would always say that it would hiss at you. Motherfucker was mean.
Yeah, man. They're not
No.
known for being cuddly.
I don't even know where the fuck she got it, but she got it from somewhere. She had a baby crocodile. I don't know what she did to it, but she had one, and it was sitting. It was outside of her outside of her trailer in a fish tank, like one of those big fish tanks. It was out there in one of those.
Joey, you should be ashamed of yourself. Taking Polaroid pictures. That's just sick.
He said the bestiality. I guess that's what that would be called. I don't fucking know. He's probably, ugh, God. A lot of people around me have horses somewhere in the country. So, if it didn't involve an alligator, or crocodile, it involved a horse. I don't know.
No, if he was in the bathroom and he was,
Well, see, he was taking these photos at my mom's house. It wasn't until he was taking this in my mom's apartment. So, I mean, unless they were taken in other places too, but we had, I think we had a guinea pig at one point. We had the frog.
What happened to the guinea pig?
I don't remember. I was really little when we had it. I don't remember. I don't know if it died or if they gave it to like a friend or family.
Suddenly disappeared.
I just remember having one. I never asked my mom what happened to it. I never asked her what happened to it, but I know we had one at one point. It wasn't that long, I don't think. I don't think we had it very long.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't remember if it was in the Joe era or if it was in my ex-stepdad era. I'm not sure. I just know we had one. I don't know when we had it. So it could have been in the Joey era. That's what I call it, because my mom's only dated 2 men since I've been alive, which was Joey and my ex-stepdad. So
yeah, Raccoon Man. There you go.
Technically,
what happened to the alligator?
Technically, I actually have a stepdad. What happened to the alligator? I don't know. The crocodile? I have no idea.
It escaped.
I don't know. I don't know if the mom got rid of it. I don't know if she ate it. I have no idea. Something happened to it. I don't know. I don't know. They probably ate it. I honestly have no clue.
Isn't it good eating? I've never had crocodile meat, but
I have no idea. I don't know. I've never had it either. I heard it tastes like chicken.
I've had emu.
The only thing I've had is deer, and that's it.
Oh, I fucking hate deer.
I love deer. I love deer jerky.
Innocent.
I love deer jerky and deer Slim Jims. Those are delicious. Like homemade deer Slim Jims. Oh, you can only get them during hunting season. And technically here in Ohio. Sorry, go ahead.
Here in the supermarkets, you can actually buy they're meat patties, but it's kangaroo meat.
Huh? Wouldn't that be tough?
And I don't know how to describe it. It's not bad. It's just different. It's red meat, but it's you can tell it's real gamey.
Yeah. Yeah, I here in Ohio, if you hit a deer, you're legally allowed to take it home with you after you report it to the
eat
police.
it? Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, you're allowed after you hit a deer. At least this is what I was told. If you hit a deer and you report it to the police, you are legally allowed to take it home with you because they ask you, well, do you want to take it home or do you want to just leave it here on the side of the road? And if they say, well, take it home, then you can take it home. You're legally allowed to take it home.
Well, I mean, you can.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It's taking the roadkill off the road and removing the threat. So
yeah, and also too, it's actually illegal to not report it to the police and then take it. It's actually illegal.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Then you are not allowed to shoot does here. Like you're not allowed to shoot does or babies. You can only shoot the bucks. You can't kill the does.
Yeah.
Unless you accidentally hit them with your car. But yeah, you're legally allowed to take them after you report it to the police. If not, it's illegal. So
Now,
Makes sense.
who wants some wild boar?
no, I've never had wild boar, and I don't think I'd want to.
I think I've had it, and I don't think I liked it very much.
Wild boar, that's pig, right?
Yeah,
That's what I thought. Okay.
but you get like it's all. Nah, I don't know how to fucking.
It's not the same as the bacon that I like.
Nah.
It's not the same.
Well, it's open season all the time here in Texas because there's such a big population.
Yeah, not here. Not allowed here. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. You only can hunt during hunting season. Or at least in my town, at least. I don't know about the rest of Ohio, but I know in my town, hunting season around here is big. They love going hunting out here.
Oh, if Australia is known for anything, it's our fucking feral animals that just destroy the place. So we get like pigs, and then you have rabbits. Rabbits are a big one, and foxes, and all that sort of shit. So people go out and like shoot them and stuff and sell their pelts and that. Why?
Yeah, the boars are just a big problem here.
I believe it.
Complete.
Well, they destroy the landscape, man. They're not
That's all they do.
Like
And
they
they-
dig up all the earth and that. And
Yeah,
They-
they're overpopulated.
Yeah.
And they attack you for no reason. They can attack
Oh,
you.
yeah,
for no
dude.
reason.
They can, yeah.
they will fuck you up
assholes.
given half a chance.
Yeah,
Well,
they'll-
yeah, if you want to get stupid with one of them. Joey would get his ass kicked by one of them, but
Oh yes, he would. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, he
wants
would.
he wants to be Billy Badass. Come here, motherfucker. Come here, motherfucker. He'd get his ass fucking horned by one of those motherfuckers.
He'd get gored to death, yeah.
I'd love that.
I'd pay to see that shit. I mean, did I say that out loud?
Oh, I'd pay to see it too.
I would too, honestly.
I mean,
Because
That's
they'll
not
leave
as if
you.
you
They'll
fucking-
leave you alone as long as you're not.
yeah, if you're not in their face and you're not near their babies or anything, then they fucking leave you be. If you surprise them, then yeah, they're gonna fucking chase you.
Well, I mean, I was near one. I surprised a mom and baby,
Right.
but I walked to the other way,
Yep.
and they're like, I'm like, that's weird. But I started walking toward them, but they were not cornered.
No.
And
Yeah,
they-
it may have been a different story if they felt like they were cornered or whatever.
But they gave me several of these weird noises to like back the fuck off,
Yeah, letting you know, oi,
or
stay the fuck away or you're not gonna like what
because
happens.
obviously one was a baby and the other one was an ugly mother, and she was not having none of this shit.
No. I tell you what, they can fucking move too. Like, you think, oh yeah, they're fat and they're slow. Holy shit, no. They can fucking move.
Yeah, and they'll
A
turn.
big thing here is people will go out with dogs and hunt them.
Uh-huh.
And they'll get the dogs, they'll train the dogs to grab onto them and hold them there. And they will run in with a knife and like stick the pig and like kill it. But it's like close quarters, you know, fucking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They got to be. You got to be a little bit special to do that, I think.
I came across a big, huge pack of 30 of them.
Yeah.
and they were walking all around me. And they were just walking through. They were walking through this parking lot, just passing through.
Yeah, they were just trying to reach
Migrating.
their destination.
I didn't. It didn't. They didn't scare me. Nothing. They're just making all these weird noises. It was like, oh, that one's ugly as sin. They're not. They're not the most attractive.
Yeah, they're not known for being
'Cause-
like cuties.
We still talking about boars?
yeah,
What do
the
we-
ones with the some of them have tusks.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're not really.
Just like the wild boar from freaking Lion King. Yeah, that one. Actually, he might be a hog. I'm not really sure what he was. What was it Pumbaa? Was it Pumbaa? Yeah, what was Pumbaa? Do you
What,
remember
Harley?
else? The movie Lion King. What was the
Pumbaa,
pig?
he was a warthog.
Warthog? Okay. There's so many different species of pigs. I don't even fucking know anymore.
I think they're a boar. Yeah, they're a.
Like related more to a boar than a pig, I guess.
Yeah.
Because it had husks, like tusks. So husks, whatever they're called.
Yeah, but so do the wild boars.
Right, and they can chew through bone pretty easily.
They can fucking eat anything. Like, they can eat pretty much anything. I think the only
They
thing that
will.
pigs can't
Mhm.
digest is hair and teeth.
I was actually watching. I don't know if you've ever seen it, LC or U90. There's a movie called The Wicked Little Things.
I think I heard of that, eh?
It's a movie about these zombie children that
Right.
live in a coal mine,
Oh.
and there's literal zombies. Like they'll attack everybody, even animals.
Oh.
And there was a scene with hogs or with pigs, and this guy had like a whole like little area with like nothing but pigs, and they had like this under thing underneath it, and they walked up to it, and they just freaking like they walked up to those pigs and slaughtered each and every one of them. I don't know if they were eating them. I don't know what happened, but they slaughtered the fuck out of them. Like it was, whoo! I heard you could hear the noises. I love that movie though. I remember watching that as a kid. I was like 10, maybe 9 or 10, and it used to come on Sci-Fi a lot. And I used to watch that shit like all the time when it came on. I'd sit there and watch it. I loved horror movies as a kid, just like I do now. and my son will watch them with me. He sure will. He watched the Texas Chainsaw, the new one, with me.
Oh my god, did he? Oh
Yeah.
shit!
He did. He watched.
If I was his age, I would have
he
been
didn't-
fucking terrified.
He didn't watch the whole thing. He would come back and forth, like in between.
Oh, a
Because
little bit,
90 knows this. He will not sit and watch movies. He will not sit. He will, but he won't sit. He don't even sit down long enough to watch SpongeBob. Like he gets up. He's got a mind of a squirrel. He gets up and just goes elsewhere. Like literally, his kid's like ADHD or something. Like
That's
he just
little people. They just don't have the same memory,
Yeah.
like the same attention span. as
Yeah,
us.
I was on the phone with 90 earlier, and he kept telling me no. I was telling him to do something. I was telling him to put something back, and he kept going no.
Oh.
I don't want. He goes no. I don't want to put it back in the kitchen. I'm like, I don't care. Put it back in the kitchen. He's like, no, I don't want to put it back in the kitchen. Didn't he? 90.
Yep.
He was. He was just. He's in the no phase now. Oh my lord.
That no
one
phase
word.
will be there for 20 something years.
He just started that no phase. He started that no
say
phase
that.
like this week. He like this past week. He will not stop telling me no. He just keeps saying no. No.
This is nothing new. This is going to be for the rest of your life.
I know, but the no word right now. Oh my gosh, I can't handle it.
Well, get
Like-
used to it because it's going to be an everyday.
I know. Don't remind me. My sister keeps reminding me how old I'm going to be when he turns a certain age. She's like, you realize you're gonna be this old when he's 18? And I'm like, yes,
Thank you.
I know. Thanks. Yeah, I'll
Thank you for
be.
reminding me.
I was 21 when I gave birth to him. No. Yes. Wait. Yes. I was 20. No. Yeah, 21 when I had him.
TC, go to bed.
Yeah, I was 21 when I had him. I was pregnant on my 21st birthday. That was one hell of a birthday. There were so many times I thought I was going to give birth to him in the fucking movie theater because we always went to the movies. There was like never a movie we never went and seen. And we were watching the newest Jurassic World. The newest Jurassic World. There's a new one coming up now, but the one, the Falling Kingdom or something, whatever it was called. We were watching that one, and I swear I had the worst contractions ever. I mean, he was 2 weeks late. But I swear there were so many times I thought I was going to have him at work. I thought I was going to have him like in the middle of a movie theater, in the middle of watching a movie. Like I was,
Hey, B,
yes.
you want to keep this going or what?
No, I got to do some stuff.
Okay, because I got to get going.
Alrighty. Good night, everybody. Good night, LC. Good night, 90.
Oh,
Good night.
Is everyone going, is it?
Yeah, I got to get
Yeah.
going.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about daylight savings ending for us. Okay. I'm like an hour behind. Huh. Okay. Well, see you, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.
Okay,
See you tomorrow.
All right, everyone have a good night. See you guys tomorrow.